Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to session 20 of Dungeons and Gumdrops. The name of this session is In the Dungeon, There Be Monsters. So we'll be picking up from last session where we're still playing our level 19 characters. This will be the last session with our level 19 characters before we go back to using our level 4 characters. But this session has got a nice twist where we are actually able to interact with our older, so like the characters that we're looking through. We can actually take stuff from them and such, or give them things as well through this kind of trance state that we're in currently. It's gonna be really interesting. We're gonna do a full recap once we're in chat with everyone else. We're gonna jump in there and we're gonna make sure that everything's all good to go chat wise, so I can jump in so it's all safe for you guys for some of the content. And yeah, let's get into it. Why, hello everyone. It's safe, chat. It's safe, chat. When are you planning on doing that, Kane? Okay, so let me know. Yeah, give me a heads up and I'll mute this chat, and then yeah.
My webcam. We can show everyone else's reaction. I don't care, but make sure that your stream can't see what I'm going to show.
Yeah, I've just disabled your video, Kane. I've just disabled your video.
I really hope
I'm excited.
that it's like a bad dragon dildo.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I'm praying.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm getting spicy.
Bad dragon? You've never heard of? Okay. All right.
No.
This is a conversation to have, not with Spotty Live.
Yes. Yes.
It ain't that bad, okay?
Post D&D talk.
Yes.
You're in the wrong.
Please and thank you.
Twitch.
Please
We're
and
talking
thank
about
you.
Dungeons and Dragons. We're a Dungeons and Dragons group. There happens to be a villain.
I
who's
don't
a
know
bad
what
dragon.
I walked into here. I really
what
don't.
do the dragons in the dungeon do on their spare time? I'm just saying.
They're bad dragons.
They're bad dragons, yes.
I don't know, Game on Steve. I don't know.
Bad dragons.
This guy's gonna be like, I don't know why I decided to do this today.
Very bad. They eat dessert before dinner.
They
Banned.
do. The naughtiest of dragons. They get in timeout all the time.
Yeah.
Their moms are like, I am disappointed in you, Jonathan.
They put on their shoes, sock, shoe, sock, shoe. Bad dragon.
Who does that? Who does that? Wait,
Well-
hold on.
Smithy does.
Huh?
Wait, do you? Oh no.
Do you do sock shoe then sock shoe for your shoes?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that much of a madman.
To be fair, he has a reason to. He wants to make sure there's not like a scorpion or
Right?
one of the
I mean, that's
27
fair.
deadly spiders in his shoe.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're
27 is
hilarious.
lowballing it.
I like how
Or
we're all
jellyfish.
first like going like, hold on, who let this heathen into the D&D party?
This Australian Muppet.
Like, how dare?
Whoa, Muppet's a strong word. I don't know if we'd go with Muppet, but I
Muppet's a strong word, Smithy.
Yeah, that's a
So
word that a
this-
bad dragon would use.
mean, yeah, exactly. That's bad dragon words.
Bad dragon word.
Yep.
That's all we're calling it now. I just want to make it very clear. We're just calling it bad dragons.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Instead of
Hold
Dungeons
on.
and
I need
Dragons,
to
all the bad dragons.
update Naga's journal.
Hilarious.
Right.
Very, very funny.
So, but the thing is when other people are like, hey, you know, bad dragon is a different thing. We're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Just be completely oblivious. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
it's
Kane's
not wrong.
Kane's character has a new name in Naga's journal. Hold
Bad
Okay,
dragon.
Box, I have a very serious question to ask you.
on.
If I'm looking at Delta, did I go too far?
Delta? Oh my god.
Yes.
Give me a second. Is that literally the name of it, or are you trying to be like sneaky?
No, that's the name of it because the high school is Pike Delta York High School.
I'll be right back.
What? No, I have no clue what you're even talking about.
It's a small
So
town.
chat, this is an insight to
I'm
the
not
chat
even
that we
being in Ohio
have
anymore, actually, now that
before
I think about
D&D. This is an
It's not
insight to
enough.
what shenanigans we talk about. It's insane. It's actually
Where
insane.
did my city line or my city lines? My like where did the lines go?
So actually, Smithy, you're gonna be like, what the heck with this?
I didn't do it. I'm
No.
innocent.
I had mini wargaming drop by my
No, it's
stream
totally
earlier today.
still.
No, let's
No
go,
way.
dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who was it?
I did see
was
that. I see
Dave.
that.
Nice. Let's go, man.
I
That's
was
awesome, man. I love Dave.
I was trying to keep my cool as best as I could. I was nervous on the inside, but I kept my composure and kept on painting.
Hell yeah. Dave's amazing, man. I love all the community outreach that he does, and yeah, he's just such a cool dude. So they're only like a couple hours down the road from me. They're like literally 3 hours away.
Yeah.
So one of these days, I'll arrange a game over there.
Yeah,
My army's painted.
Yeah, I was working on my Necrons and I finished one of the bigger HQs and I showed him. He was like, "That's a really cool scheme."
Nice.
And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of a bit blown away. Not gonna lie."
That's awesome.
But
Happy
yeah,
for you, man.
yeah, no, it was cool. Also, did you get my DM yesterday?
No.
That's your Scotty Hyde.
I don't
Probably
have a DM
not
from
because he
you.
doesn't answer his DMs. What?
What? No, it's not you. I don't have a
Who
DM from
said
you.
that?
Yes, you do.
That was so rude.
The thing is,
I legit
Scotty, don't
sent
take
it to you.
Oh, yeah. You sent it to me yesterday. Oh, it was yesterday evening. I saw it this morning. Yes, the recording.
Yes.
You are God. I did see that. I did see that. Thank you.
Yes. Thought it was about
That is
time.
being added.
Yeah. Scotty, don't be hurt. He forgot
He
that
did.
you sent it to him. I've actually tried to text Smithy on Discord all the time, but apparently he just like mass clears all his messages and he never responds to me. And it's just
Yeah, he never
Yeah,
responds to me.
wait a second.
All right, we're gonna swap over to D&D view.
He actively ignores me every time.
Just
Guys, let me just, as Smithy's community manager, if you honestly think that Smithy is going to answer your messages, you should probably just go through me. It'll save you a lot of time.
Yeah, but
Just
you don't
saying.
answer me either.
You messaged me last on the 22nd, and we had a full-blown conversation all on the 22nd, same day. And there's like 12 messages shared between us.
I know, and it was like
The
kind of like a personal
shenanigans, chat.
conversation
The
too, so-
shenanigans.
Time before that, you reached out on the 1st. I responded on the 1st.
I
Also,
don't believe
Smithy,
it.
I have to let you know that I don't see any of these responses. I just don't see any of them.
Okay, see, y'all are just lying, trying to say I don't answer my DMs.
I
I'm
believe.
like, I'm looking from now on. I'm being like, let me see when I respond, because y'all have me convinced that I am messing up here.
I believe the phrase is pot stirring.
And Sugar, you can't say crap because I don't think I ever don't respond to your DMs within like minutes, because I'm always worried that you're putting out some kind of fire, and I'm like, oh crap, Sugar message, like, is everything okay? Okay, we're good. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's first off, that's a great assumption. So there's that.
right?
But this time last year, trying to get a hold of you was miserable. Just
I can
saying.
neither confirm nor deny what happened this time last year.
I can confirm myself. Going back into the logs.
That was then. This is now. I'm a new Smithy now.
Let's review the videotape.
Also, I believe Kane has something to show the group. Yeah, so Scotty, you gotta hide.
I've hidden Kane's video, so it's
Oh.
just got his image up. It's all good.
It's time.
Let's see.
You
I'm
may wanna-
so
You may
excited.
want to mute too. I don't know.
I'll
If
mute.
it's not a
Alright. So let's go back to intermission. I've got no idea what these guys are talking about right now. I just don't. So I'll get the all clear from someone, I dare say. And yeah, so this is the shenanigans we get up to, team, beforehand. Thanks, Fire. Appreciate it, my friend. Really do. So yeah, this session I'm really keen. I'm keen to wield my Paladin powers once more to dish out some healing magic and some pain. Because, oh man, my guy is stacked. Like, I really am looking forward to using Banishing Smite. It's so good. Well, the Bad Dragon Talk could have been an adult-oriented combat. I think it was, Dragoon. I think it was. Like, Banishing Smite is just... oh, so good. So pretty much, when I next hit a creature, the attack also deals an additional... I would paint a Bad Dragon for Scotty. Oh, 10 Ferg. That's a big old sheesh there, mate. Now I'm confused as what you're gonna paint. Nah, they're just dragons that go to sleep late. Oh my gosh, you should see both Smithy and Sugarsockz. They're both doing the full zoomed in camera. It's stupid. It's hilarious. It's just a deep look into their eyes. It's so weird. Just a heads up. So I've got the chat webcams right there, the D&D webcams there. So there's a bit of a difference in terms of where people can look. But yeah, so Banishing Smite does an additional 5d10 damage. And additionally, if this attack reduces the target to 50 hit points or fewer, it just gets banished to another plane of existence. It's just gone. Which is great. I'm keen to potentially, like, send something to the depths with that thing. Use action, cast spell. And the thing is, it is verbal only. So I can actually have my shield out in a combat, speak that spell, and then just whack and just send something flying into the abyss. I'm so keen for it. But then I've also got Flame Strike as well, but this is voice and motion. So I can't have the shield out, so it's doing a 40-foot high cylinder, 10-foot radius. Cylinder of fire, pretty much. You got to take a dex save. A creature takes 4d6 damage and 4d6 radiant damage on a failed save. So that's 8d6 worth of damage. Or half as much damage on a successful one, so 2d6 of each. I can't cast it any higher, so that's all good. So there's that. There's a couple of ones that I would get rid of. Guardian of Faith, if we're going to be surrounded by a lot of dudes, I'm quite possibly going to be ripping this guy out and just placing him in the middle, and he's just going to wail on stuff. It's going to be insane. For a total of 60 damage across the board. But then I've got a couple of defensive magic spells, like Dispel Magic, Death Ward. Staggering Smite's pretty cool. Next time you attack a creature, your weapon pierces both body and mind. The attack deals an extra 4d6 psychic damage. The target must take a wisdom saving throw. If failed, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. It can't take reactions until the end of its next turn, which is really cool. Oh yeah, they are fire poison. The way that I've just built this guy is just something different, for sure. Also, we good to go as of yet, or is it still being shown? Just let me know, Fire. Then, you know, I've got Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing, which is probably something I'm gonna let rip at the minute to help somebody out, potentially. Sugar, yes. A thing happened. What thing? What thing happened? Tell me. What if my party isn't OP, but the NPCs are just weak? Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. So, alright, I'm gonna take that as a thing to come back.
I am also a fan of people's heads.
I'm not sure yet. Check DMs from Sugar. Oh, that's. Yes, love that for you. Absolutely love that for you, Sugar. That's awesome. Is it safe for me to come back?
No,
It's never safe for you. We're still waiting on Kane,
Yeah,
so
dude, you're Australian. You're never safe.
Oh, I didn't notice that Burr was here.
Oh my god, he's here. Okay.
All right, I will go back into my hole.
Yeah, Australian hole.
Fire will let me know. They're gonna. Well, actually, I don't think so. I'm very, very scared of the NPCs coming. Yes, that's why I'm kind of like, of course, that's an asshole. I more meant like my hiding hole is more what I was referring to than just my hole. Not gonna lie. So, yeah. But yeah, so it's good. It's good. But I might even, like, next campaign, I might actually run a Paladin. Like, no joke. I might actually do a Paladin. Because I love the fact that Ozhol is like, yeah, fair. Yeah. Fair Dragoon. That's an awesome. Yeah. Like, I mean, even just cantrips, right? I've got 3 cantrips that help me with things. Actually, hang on. Let me remind myself of what each of the letters are, because I know it's V and S, but I can't remember which specifically for spellcasting is the verbal and which one is actions.
Discord's being stupid.
Okay, I'm allowed back apparently.
You're allowed back.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
There.
Thank
It
you.
was worth it, Scotty, and I'm kind of sad that you missed it.
It wasn't really that bad.
It's okay. I can show it to him
It's pretty
after
After
he turned off his stream.
D&D, yes. After stream.
What am I doing?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty
good.
awesome.
Thanks,
So
Game on
I'm gonna
Steve. Yeah.
send something
So
into
V is
the,
verbal.
General,
And S is
this
semantic,
something
so
a
it's
crystal that I
signs.
found in a store, and I really wanted to buy it, but I didn't because I have self-control. And it was kind of related to the squash.
Do you though?
Oh my.
Damn it. Tabbed off.
Okay, I'm gonna mute super quick just so I can get stream up and running. I'll be back in a second.
I'm not
AKA
gonna do
gang
anything to start
signs.
up stream.
Love it. Fire.
'Cause I am
Love
a
it.
bad Twitch streamer.
I've already been live for 3 hours, so. Because I'm a madman.
I'm not even gonna do an introduction. I'm just gonna be like, hey, congratulations. Here's a glimpse into my weekly life, and here are the idiots that I share it with.
Good intro. Solid.
Okay, I'll say that exactly. But I have not gone live yet, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's session 20, right?
Yes, we are. The session's name is In the Dungeon, There Be
I know.
Monsters. And there's 4 dots after it as well. Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Although I can't talk because I'm pretty sure I can't even walk with the strength reduction that Bird gave me, so I'm gonna sit here and watch all you guys fight as I slowly disintegrate on myself.
I'm doing an unmuted Twitch intro, and what I'm gonna say is these are the idiots, and this is the weekly D&D session.
Since I'm down to 3 base strength now, I mean, I don't think I can carry my own armor. So.
That's just actually me in real life.
Do you have armor? I thought you were a sorcerer.
Well, cloth. Yeah. But
yeah,
like
you'll be fine.
my stuff.
You're a sorcerer.
Oh my God, how much equipment do you have?
I don't know. Got stuff.
Because you can only have like 45 pounds on you.
I have 52 pounds on me actually right
You
now.
have to drop weight or you can't move.
Damn it!
It's
Sorry,
okay.
Scotty was trying to say something.
Yeah, I was
got Scotty there. He's a mule. Just let him carry it.
Oh, excuse you there, Kane.
Me and Scotty don't really see eye to eye with our characters, so
that might change a little bit. Might.
Ooh.
I've been thinking about how I'm going to handle this situation throughout the week, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. And it's kind of a little bit predicated on this question. Hey, Bird.
Huh?
What type of condition is the strength debuff that Smithy has got?
it's exhaustion from casting the spell, isn't it?
Maybe. I must go back.
Because that's going to be a bit important.
I'm pretty sure the weight of casting the spell has taken its toll on me, and that's where the strength reduction came from, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you just need to finish a long rest in order to finish that. So
Which
it's
we're
not
not
permanent, it's
happen.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you need specific things to quote unquote cure exhaustion. I don't know what they are offhand, but I do know that sleep is really the key aspect there.
In
Yeah,
D&D,
okay.
You guys have noticed that sleep is kind of a cure-all.
Yeah.
Because I've got lesser restoration. And it
But
specifies...
does he like you enough to use it?
Because it's got blinding, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
none of those things.
it wouldn't. That's why I was asking like what it would be. Because it would have to be one of those.
It would have to specify like cures.
Yeah, it's only a greater restoration will reduce a target's exhaustion by 1 level.
Right.
I'm just very sleepy right now.
He is a sick boy.
I'm just fixing some things on this map before we get started because
I'm
they're a hot mess.
I mean,
Well, what I did
aren't
was
we
I
all?
adjusted your token sizes, but I didn't adjust anything else because I knew we weren't going to get to it yet. So everything is gigantic compared to you guys. It's not
Yeah.
totally not going to work that way.
Yeah, that's true. Game on Steve, or it's called
I'm
flipping someone
so
off,
very excited for this
or the single finger
session.
salute
I've been
is
excited
also
for
some
this
other
session
names
a
for it.
week.
I like that better than the real name, actually. Yeah.
Since we left off that wish, I've literally been going, what the hell's gonna happen? What the hell's gonna happen?
I know your messages
Like a
make me
week.
giggle. I'm just gonna tell you that. they make me giggle in a very good way. Like I see them come in and I'm like, oh, he's up to something again. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I feel like he's pretty much got a read on me now. Oh,
Yeah.
he's messaging me. What is he
There's
doing?
something up his sleeve. Yeah. it's
Yeah.
great. His message
I
is
dropped the
literally
weight.
just I giggle so much every time I see them come through.
I mean, I also would have offered to carry something.
I
Just
had
saying.
10 torches for some reason, and I have dark
yeah.
vision, so I just dropped the 10 torches, and now I'm down
It's-
to 42 pounds. So
It's probably in the Explorer's
It'll
pack.
definitely help.
But yes. There we are. Yeah. How's everyone's week's been? What's been happening?
You know, electric.
Not much.
I'm good. Busy.
Mm.
I started my job as an electrician. I'm tasing people. So that's fun. That's my job. Is whenever people mess up, I just tase them.
Wow.
Are people
That's-
shocked to find out that you're bad?
I,
I knew you were going to make some dumb joke, Balthal. I knew it. He has to.
I didn't even hear it, to be honest.
I did,
Cut
unfortunately.
out.
Here, I'll repeat it for Firepoison. I asked if people were shocked to find out that you're a bad electrician.
Yeah.
No, but they started calling me Guppy, so that's fun.
Guppy.
Oh gosh, game on Steve. What's that felt like?
My great uncle was in the Union too, and they called him Fish. And so they found out that I'm his great nephew, and they started calling me Guppy.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. He's a pretty good role model. He got hit by a train.
What a man.
Role model. He got hit by a train.
Not as bad as actually being electrocuted by mains power. Right, okay. Because it's like...
Why did I hear you twice?
I don't know.
It's a...
Is that what I sound like? I apologize.
It's a controlled burst of
It's okay.
shock,
I
right?
feel that way, like, listening to my VODs. I'm like, oh, God, please no.
All of your voices are very nice and aesthetically pleasing. I sound like I'm 14.
Well, yes, but that's why we love you.
No, I'm almost 21, surprisingly.
But Box, look, if I lose the beard, I look 18.
I have a kid.
I don't believe it. Where are the pictures?
Okay.
No, just shave right now.
We need
I
him to
can
shave
share
to
later.
live.
Just shave right now.
Sugar, Iron, and Fire can all attest that I
Oh, you're
literally
hilarious,
look
Game on
like
Steve.
a prepubescent
Yeah,
evil.
and
You do.
sets
You
limits
absolutely do.
designed to
I
not
hate it.
actually do permanent damage. Yeah, that makes
I am
sense.
the
There's a
Just means
safety
you
limit.
age really well.
I'm
You're very
literally
tall.
a 6.5 foot tall behemoth, and I look like I'm 12.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Welcome to the club, Box.
Oh, I don't need that. Stop.
Well, you can grow a beard,
I need that one.
so
Yes,
I
that's because it. So, with with getting to growing like a decent sized beard, I struggled with this for the first couple of years. I was actually like shaving every week and get rid of what was there, and then it would grow back thicker. And over time, it actually fleshed out.
Of course.
see
I last Saturday.
every every guy here has a more impressive beard than I do because they have one.
Whoa. Are
Whoa.
you trying to tell me that I don't have a more impressive beard than you? I
I
take
mean, you
offense.
probably do, honestly. I mean, I can only.
Smithy's bowing out of this one.
You shut your mouth, Smithy.
He's gone, and he's taking his mic with him.
Apparently. I took out my monitor. Everything's
I mean,
fine.
wasn't that one of the stream goals for the quest thing? You had to shave your beard, Sugar.
We,
That's
myself
why-
and Babalu did.
No, I was involved. I shaved. You're welcome. I was growing that baby out for like the past 2 years. All right.
You know, it's weird. I
don't
genuinely
know.
think it was the cancer.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
I blame
It'll
cancer
do it to
why I
you.
look like a teenage boy.
And now I can't make jokes about it.
Come on. Okay. In case I have not given you guys express permission before, please, for the love of God, joke as much as you can about my cancer as possible. It makes me feel better.
That's the thing, though, is I just can't.
Now.
You can, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was pretty good.
It's over. We're not playing D&D. This is it.
So I believe
I was like, all right.
So this is no longer D&D. It's turned into the roast of box of nachos.
I'm fine with that.
It's turned
Hey guys, question. At the end of the last session, I guess you could say Smithy made a wish. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Oh my God.
Wow. These are
I'm gonna
bad.
play in traffic for a minute. Let me know when we're ready to start.
Well, is everyone live? Is everybody live who wants to be live?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I forgot I'm live. I should stop making these jokes now.
All right.
I'm a good boy, Twitch. I promise. Sometimes.
Alrighty.
Fire.
Then I shall start the recap. Then.
Yes.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the recap of session 19 of Dungeons and Gumdrops, Spirits of the Dead.
Poorly timed.
Sorry, too early. Sorry, so excited.
So,
My apologies.
the party leave the room. Well, at least half the party that were in the room, they leave. And the door locks behind them. And they start to hear children laughing in another room. Now, as some of the party members try to find where these children are, one Balthol looks through the keyhole and teleports into the room. Has some conversations with the with the person there. He was not able to get out, but was able to find out that there was a couple of things going on, and then he sent via the spell sending to Hey You about what he found out. In the meantime, the rest of the party were looking for these children, and sorry, what was that, Balthol?
Sorry, I interrupted you. My bad. I said, hey, you nailed it, by the way.
Yes. We'll get into that in a second. So pretty much it was about how the secret entrance was in that room, where it was located, that if they wanted to get back into the room, then they had to speak with the children, and a couple of other key points. But Eliadan and I believe it was, I can't remember who else it was, but we approached one of the locked rooms. And so Eliadan asked Vandry to unlock it. Able to go in, we enter this room, and we hear this music playing in the corner. But we're kind of just surveying the room at this point. And we surmise that this was where the children laughing was coming from. But we don't really notice too much because there's 2 children's beds and there's 2 children's skeletons with the bear. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are the skeletons of Rose and Thorn.
There we go. That's aptly timed.
And so there's a dollhouse there in a chest, and so because the door itself won't stay open because it's actually got a lock that'll lock on both sides, so as soon as it's closed, it'll lock. So we're searching through, and ZR comes in, and we're looking at the dollhouse that is actually an exact replica of the house. Unbeknownst to us, when Balathor's asking these questions, black smoke starts to roll in from the fireplace. In the dollhouse, we actually see black smoke on the first and second floor. And, you know, we start to see where everyone was, where everything is. And we find the point on the floor, on that first floor, where Balathor had found something there. And so I believe it was Zalon comes in and decides to open it up. And it opens in the dollhouse. But we're not sure if it opens in our version. Zalon also tries to get into that door where Balathor is to try and break it down. He does in the dollhouse, doing a bit of damage to the house. But when we look outside, only timber has come off the door, and we see these metal bars coming down. However, knowing that, you know, ZR not fully understanding what's going on, clearly thinks that, well, this is a map to the house. Let's take it with us. So he picks it up. Eliadan was against this. He was like, no, let's not move it. Like, just in case. But with Zalon's influence, ZR does take it with us. But then, as they start to move, and they leave the room, and the door, Eliadan, with, I think it was Vandry's help, made sure the door was still open. And so then we walk out of the room, and we hear the laughter. I go, hang on a sec. And Eliadan doubles back. And he takes a closer look to find Scarth lying on the bed, playing a music box. And then he pops a Detect Magic. I may have popped the Detect Magic earlier, actually, but that was how we knew that the doll's house was magical. Yeah, so I popped it earlier than that. When we first went in the room, I popped it. But it was Scarth who was doing the music, and he could see the children. But Eliadan could only see the rough shapes of them. And so, through some discussion through Scarth to the children, we were able to find out that they were willing to help us so that we could stop everything that was happening. But also, we found out the further that the dollhouse is moved, the more damage occurs to the house quicker. And Eliadan felt justified and vindicated that he was right. So then he calls ZR and tells him, and so we make sure to put the dollhouse back. And then, from there, Scarth comes with the children, holding one hand of each child on each side, comes out of the room and starts following us. He asks the children how we unlock the door, and there's a light on the side that we just turn, and the bars go up and we can walk in. Very similar, Zalon starts walking in and starts looking for this wall. And where we can enter to go down this spiral staircase. But before that, Eliadan interrogates him about this piece of paper he's looking at while he's overlooking the dollhouse, and believes him that he's just drawing the map rather than it being the actual map. So he knows where everything is. So he's trying to find this entrance into the stairwell to go down to the dungeon that's there. And, you know, he finds it with the children's help, and so him and Scarth and Hey You start to follow. But Hey You, before this, had told us, you know, that we've got to speak with the children about how to get it in there, and a couple other key details. But also completely botches up half of it as well in translation. However, as Scarth and Zalon head down, Eliadan starts to follow. He does a Sacred Flame cantrip for some light. Scarth lets out a rebuttal, and they keep on going. Hey You follows through. But then Bram and Kaiser notice that the smoke is rolling over something in the room unnaturally. Eliadan doubles back, because we haven't seen Balathor when we entered the room. It's at this point Eliadan struggles to lift him up and is discovering that the cape is Balathor's. The body was that of Balathor. When we finally got him up and we looked at him, it looked as though something had grabbed his guts and pulled it right out of him. Like, the best way to describe it is like in the Flash, where he vibrates his hands so fast he's able to put it into someone's body and pull out their organs. It was like that. But also, his body was lifeless. Like, it had its soul removed from it. After discovering this, they followed with the rest of the party. And as Scarth and Zalon were further ahead, Zalon lets out a little quip about there being no sacred flame around them to light their way. And they head down to the dungeon. We get there, and we've had a change of how we're playing this. We're now doing it in initiative order, and going from there, just so then we get through things a bit quicker for everybody. And so Eliadan moves up, everyone gets through their move, but then it gets to Zalon's. And after being told that Balathor's dead, and after asking why we were delayed coming down, he attempts to cast the mighty spell, Wish, to have Balathor come back. We're not sure whether he has successfully been revived or not, but Zalon suffers some grave afflictions because of this. And most of the other party members just walk on, straight past, without a care in the world. And this is where we pick up session 20 of Dungeons and Gumdrops. In the dungeon, there be monsters.
Well done.
Here it is.
Thank you.
But I'm dead. Caroline didn't
I mean, that's fair.
We don't know that yet.
I mean, did the dead not know these things? I don't know about that one. Ball, while you're here for just a half a second, can you roll me a d20?
Ooh.
He didn't get to do it last time, so I need to be able to. No, not yet.
Initiative.
No, for the other
no,
thing that
just-
we all
just a
rolled
regular
d20s
D20.
for.
Oh,
Yeah, just a regular
How am I
D20.
gonna do that?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't remember
I
this.
brought you back to life.
I just have notes. Thank you. That's it. That's all I needed.
When did we do this?
We did
At
it
the end of the
Yeah.
session. We all rolled a d20.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We'll do that just a few more times. Just a handful.
I don't like that.
alright. So, getting back to started, Eliadan, it is your go.
Yes, it is.
See, I'm dead. Scared me when she said to roll a d20. That
Don't panic yet.
So I'm gonna, make sure that everyone is kind of still like, because I've kind of seen everyone go past, but I haven't seen everyone. So I want to have a look, and obviously I'm gonna see Zalon there.
Yeah.
So Zalon, from your previous description, you were like kind of hunched over from the power of casting Wish, correct?
Yeah, like I'm down on one knee, sort of like keeled over a little bit.
All right. So I'm gonna turn and go, Zalon, are you all right?
I'll be fine.
You don't look fine.
I'll at this point I'll like try to gather as much strength as I have and stand upright and be like, see, I'm fine.
You're putting on a brave face. And I can understand that. Having found out that one of your friends, Balathol, having just died and you not even being aware.
We don't know that he's dead yet.
Why do you say that? Why do you think he's not dead yet? I saw his body.
I mean,
he had no soul.
I have some spells in my arsenal, and I tried something. We won't know its effects yet, though.
What did you try? What spell?
Scotty, roll a Arcana check. I just want to know if you generally have the knowledge that that spell would exist to be able to do that. Yeah, you would know, generally speaking, offhand, that there are high-powered spells that can do things like this, but at consequence, at risk.
What spell? Because
Which is kind of famous.
Yeah. Like, these spells draw a toll.
They do. But I'll be fine.
I don't think you're topped up. I think you've taken damage of some kind if you're acting like that at this point. I'm going to, with your permission, of course, Zalon, would you like some healing? You don't have to accept it if you don't want it, but I'm offering.
Very quietly, like barely audible, you're gonna just make out. I could probably use some healing.
Okay.
Someone has an ego problem.
Yes.
No.
It's at this point, Bird, I'm going to move next to Zalon. I'm going to crouch down beside him. And I'm going to use 25 points from Lay on Hands.
Okay.
To heal 25 points back to Smithy. Back to Zalon. So I'll be down to 70. And I'll just, whilst I'm crouched, go, will that help?
He'll sort of hang his head down a little bit and just, yes.
Okay. Whilst I know we've had our differences in the past, I still don't like people being hurt. And then Eliadan will stand up. And he'll kind of walk over to the corner. And he will... whilst he is there... because I believe lay on hands would be a action. Let me have a look.
If you have to spend a
Yeah, it's an action.
slot, then yeah.
No, it's a paladin ability. It's not a spell.
It's considered an action though?
Yeah, it is. It says as an action.
Okay.
So, I'll just kind of stand there and kind of just ready myself just in case anything decides to go down in front.
You would still have your bonus action and full range of movement.
Cool. I will just having a look because I'm very careful about my spell slots. So
I mean, y'all could try to take a long rest somewhere. That would be
Place where you can rest.
so much fun.
I think I've actually talked to you.
I don't know about that one.
I have a place where you can all go long rest.
ZR1 doesn't sleep. It's fine.
Fair.
ZR1 definitely doesn't need it.
Spell slots. I just stab stuff.
Of course you do. I'm just going to, actually just ready up guidance is what I'm going to do. So it means I have to touch the creature, but I've got it ready to go if needed at this point. And that'll be it for my turn.
Sounds good. Can I have my mouse, please? Okay.
Nope.
Garth, you're all sassy.
Garth is going to walk.
Only on Fridays.
Only on Friday.
Oh wait, yeah. Friday.
Definitely.
Fuck.
Definitely more days than Fridays. However, I'll let you have it.
I was gonna say, right? The Queen of Sass over here.
Whoa. So good.
20, 25, 30. So Scarth walked there for 30. He's gonna take his next action. 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets one. He gets to move one more square. He's gonna get right there.
Okay.
What is he?
Generally speaking, the room looks pretty barren. There's several doorways, some with half-shut doors, some with open doors. You can't really see too far into those little rooms, but you do see a pretty large well in the center of the room, and there's a bucket and a pulley rope mechanism hanging towards the top, so you know that it's been used recently. But that's really all you could see from where you are. Excuse my coughing. I don't know what my problem is.
So the kids
I
are
can
still
tell
with
you,
Scarth.
chat, Smithy wasn't expecting that at all.
Scarth is. Scarth is going to crank his music box for the kids one more time. He's going to start playing his music.
Beautiful. Can we not make poor Sugar vomit today, please? Please. I hear a music box.
Oh no.
Nice little touch. I like it. That was cute.
Music box. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Anything else you would like to do while you're here?
Nope, he's just going to make sure the kids are happy.
Cool. They seem a little scared, but generally being close to the music and to you, who they've sort of bonded with, they seem okay, to be fair.
Be calm, children.
ZR1 does your turn.
I still don't see much of anything. I guess I would just keep going as well. Where did Garth go?
Directly to your left when you're back up at that spot there.
Okay, so if I was here.
Yep, straight down from you. Right over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll be falling right behind him.
Okay.
He just continues marching along, doing his thing with Spoon out front.
Him spoons. Okay. So.
Maybe that's why Balafal died. He didn't have a spoon.
That is why he died.
I believe it. I believe it.
I need a little bit more context. Do I reduce movement speed from this?
No.
Okay.
Just strength.
So strength, and I can't cast any spells without taking damage.
Yeah, right. Correct.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna come here. That would be 5. And every character's size is like 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So each box essentially is 10 movement.
There. And do I see anything looking down the hallway?
Okay. Let me place myself here for a second.
Looking both this way if I can and this way.
Okay. So directly this way, I don't know if you can actually see. Can I? Oh my god, my computer is like not enjoying Roll20 right now. Just work with me.
This one?
The whole thing's frozen. Yeah, over there is a spiral staircase that looks similar to the one that you took down, but it's crumbled.
Okay,
there's
so
just pretty
impassable.
much wooden slabs just all over the place. Looking into it a bit, it doesn't look like it goes as far as the one that you had taken. Looking down the hallway, I'm going to say to your south, but the map is actually sideways again, but I'm just going to say south. This is just a long chamber of sorts that has smaller chambers running off of it. Several different ones straight ahead of you that you can make notice of. And above them is small plaques that say Durst. And on either side of the doorway, there's smaller plaques that you can't really read from this far away. But from what you can discern, this might be some kind of a crypt of sorts. If this could be long family lineage or something along those lines. A little bit further down the hallway, you see a bigger opening. You do see a table in the distance, but that's really all you can make out.
Can I get any details about the table from this far?
Just that it looks like it's wooden. Other than that, not really.
Okay.
From what you can tell, there's nobody sitting at it.
Okay. Cool. Wait, do I have anything else I can do? I could take a second action and move further.
Correct.
Or I can cast something like a cantrip without getting hurt.
Correct. Yeah.
Hey, you just
is there
suggested.
Actually, no.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Imagine if the spoons were cursed.
Everybody else is moving like this way, though. Oops. Can't click there. Like over here.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone else went in the opposite direction you're looking in right now.
I'm gonna go another 30, right? I'm gonna do it. Dude. I'm gonna come to here.
Okay.
And do I see anything more now that I'm here?
Okay. Towards both of these sets of rooms, you do see very familiar names. You do see Rose and Thorn written on sides of the doors. You also see Elizabeth and Gustav.
Okay.
A little bit further down, where am I going? This way. You see that larger wooden table like you saw earlier. Nothing really.
What if Hey You is actually the void being?
But there are moldy bones, it looks like, laying around on the floor, kind of just strewn about. There's nothing really to stand out-ish in the room. There's some larger alcoves, it looks like, further into the room. You can't really see where they go or if they go anywhere, but there's a plentiful of ways to go in that direction from what you can tell.
Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, I can't go any further. So I'm just gonna stay here, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Kaiser, if I can get roll 20 to where you go.
All right. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay. Someone needs to tell roll 20 to stop using so much RAM. That would be great. Why is my CPU at 70 right now? Okay, stop it.
Oh, I'm taking some of it.
You might be.
Yeah, I am.
It's because Roll20 was made by a college kid.
I swear to God, it's horrible. It is so bad.
It's got its issues.
They let the intern do the coding.
Yeah, they did.
No, it legitimately was a college student who did it as his coding project. So I'm not even joking.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for a college kid, I will say.
Yeah, absolutely. However, you could do some improvements.
Yeah, it needs some optimization.
Yeah. I also have a Java update. I don't know. This doesn't use Java though. I don't think anyway.
Nah.
I don't think so. I don't know what else it could be. Is Steam trying to update shit? Stop it. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Like, genuinely, it's going from 6 to 70.
Dang.
Like, I don't understand what it's doing.
Steam is another unoptimized piece of crap.
Steam, I closed Steam and I'm steady. I'm steady at 3%. I'm happy. Okay.
Steam is another
I'm
unoptimized
gonna
piece of
keep
crap.
Steam,
walking.
Steam and I'm oh, I hate myself. Damn it, Smithy.
It's Facebook. It just randomly unmutes and just randomly. It's weird.
You know what? I'm not gonna even say anything about that because
it does.
Right, so you're just gonna keep walking, right? Are you looking for anything? Are you eyeing anything up specifically?
Honestly, no. I'm just walking for now.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. If it lets me move on. Hey.
All right, what do I want to do? I'm trying to remember last night. I talked to the mushrooms.
Yes.
Randomly, right? And they just mentioned briefly that someone else is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Like very vaguely, right?
Yeah, vaguely. Okay. I'm pretty sure they said something about more people in the south or something like that.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm probably just gonna do 2 moves then.
Okay.
Where to? I guess like right around here.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Like right over here.
Yeah, that works. When you enter a smaller room, you can kind of like take your token and look around the room for a second so it makes it visible for you.
Okay.
And then move on so it's a little bit easier to see. Potentially, maybe, I don't know. I might actually, if it keeps messing with my computer like this, I might turn off the visual and just show you the whole thing. we'll see how it goes. See how far you guys get. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that that should be it. That'll be my two turns or whatever.
There. Bram.
I'm just gonna use my 2 turns to follow suit.
Okay.
Simple.
Fair. And Vandry.
Yeah, I'll double move then.
Okay.
Which I guess I should probably know what my move speed is because I constantly forget it. I think it's 35. Okay. And the squares are 10 each, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30.
Why is everyone calling me? Jeez.
10,
You're paving the way.
20, 30. That should be
I have a lot of things.
total.
To say.
Yes.
Good.
I think I mapped that properly.
Yeah, it looks about right. Okay. Back to the top.
All right. So I'm going to start off by moving 5, 10, 15. Probably go 20. I've just kind of seen everyone just kind of dissipate. Zarlan obviously heading in one direction, the rest of the party heading
himself.
in. Yeah. Solo. After I've just healed him, and he's, he's obviously
not that far.
He's like abandoned, wrapped up in a character.
He can't follow the pack all the time.
Yeah, that's fair.
What world?
What?
Alright. I'm gonna do the only way that I know how to do this. Alright. I'm going to then use one of my... Oh, actually, it's probably going to take me both of my actions to catch up with him. I'm going to use, both of my actions for extra movement. So it's going to give me 60. I've only moved 10, so I've got 70 feet of movement. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll catch up with Zarlan. And I'll just say, everyone else is going the other way. But I don't like people wandering off on their own. That's how they get killed. So I'm gonna stick with you.
I was just looking around to see what was down here. There's like 5 people over there.
You mean 7?
7, numbers. There's everybody else over there. And nobody came down this way.
5. But you guys don't know which way Sugar went because she was stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I am.
She's one with the wall.
Yeah.
Anywhere right now.
So.
I actually am just one of you. That's what it is.
All right. So yeah, I'll. I know you mightn't like it, but I'm not a fan of letting people walk off on their own. I hope you can understand why.
This is where both of Scotty's characters assimilate. Just say.
Here's the overlap
for it. I'm here for it.
And this is why. And this is why Eliadan, in my character's lore, is one of Altharion's ancestors.
Yeah. Yeah, we see.
I supposed to figure that out. Crap. I did not think this through.
Well, that's the whole thing. It doesn't have to be connected yet. It can always connect later. There are just people who had a very distinct storyline set up for their characters already. So it was easier for them to be like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Some of us just take a little longer to go, wait, that works, and then figure it out afterwards. And I'm okay with that. 100%. Because that's the way I roll, to be fair.
I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
By the way,
It'll start to come together.
Every time I make a character for this, well, both times I made a character for this group, I've had a very distinct idea in my head. I've had everything planned out, and then I get to session 1, and it completely flips on its head.
Yeah, it went completely upside down.
Like my Scarth was originally supposed to be like an undead detective.
And now he's a creepy old man.
Yeah.
Holding the hands of 2 young children.
You have no.
Oh, Smithy!
Everybody was thinking it. Somebody had to say it.
Oh, that didn't need to be said though. Come on.
That's where we're crossing the line. Really, god damn it! I'm just not gonna talk anymore.
Yeah, because you said it.
That's exactly right.
No, I
Okay,
probably
yeah.
would have said
No,
that's crossing the line if anyone said that. To be fair.
I got stuck to my microphone. Sorry. I leaned over and like the cord to my headset just like wrapped itself around one of these little.
You sounded so frustrated.
It wasn't even
Microphone.
I couldn't figure out what I was stuck to, and when I tried to lean back, it grabbed me. I was scared. I was so scared.
This is going to
All right,
heck,
this shit
team.
happens all the time.
Oh,
Just saying.
I love
All
it.
right.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Altharion, anything else that you want to do while you're down here? You do see all the same things that Smithy had seen. Well, sorry, Zaralon had seen before. The nameplates. You do see to your, if you're looking at the screen, to the direct left of your characters is where Rose and Thorn are labeled, and to the right is where Gustav and whatever the hell her name is. I can't remember her name ever. Elizabeth. Yes. Are there. So you put together the same idea that this is some kind of a crypt. But you do have, between the two of you, knowing your numbers, you both have an innate feeling that this isn't it. That there's more to, this isn't the only crypt that could be here. There's more dead bodies than you can account for. There's got to be more down here.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, Bird,
Yes.
the map's inverted, right? The top of the map as we're looking at it is not north.
Well, this map is actually even more backwards. To the left is north, and to the right is south. Yes, I know. This
To
one
the
did the same
right
thing.
is south?
Yes. So this one inverted and turned. I don't know why they did it this way, but they did. So I'm just using your true north as direction value, but the map itself, true north is to your left.
That's dumb.
Sometimes. It's
I mean-
really dumb. I don't understand it, to be fair.
And
At
the
least-
children said the enemies were in the south, right? Or
Yes.
somebody told us the enemies were in the
Mhm.
south?
Yeah, if you were overhearing hey you speaking to the mushrooms,
That's what it
then
was.
yes. Yes.
And that's like actual
Good to
south.
know.
That would be actual south, yes.
This is confusing. So they all
It
went
is very
north. We
confusing.
went
You went
West.
southwest. Right. You went west. You went
West.
west.
You went west.
West. You went west, and then you're slowly branching towards the south.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for the
I do like to
clarification.
go west, personally.
I tried to go
My
west
favorite
instead of east
direction.
all the time. It's really.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action to see if I can hear anything further in front of us.
Towards the west.
Cool. Give me a perception.
Perception check incoming.
Yes. Okay. You're recalling hearing some chanting when you first got down here. That kind of got a little bit more hushed, but that was more because people were talking. And as it got quieter and you're both standing here kind of taking in your surroundings, it's pretty loud. And as far as you can tell, directionally, it's going to be straight ahead of you somewhere. It's still pretty muffled. You can't really make out what's being said, but you do hear what you could probably deduce as several voices. It's not just one or two. There's a good handful of different tones and pitches that you're making out.
Alright, I'll go. I'll say, Zalon. I think we need to get everyone else.
Nah, we're good.
I mean, did you hear the chanting when we first came down here?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting louder. As in, like,
yeah, that's why I'm going this way.
It's right in front of us, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. I want to go say hi.
As in, you want to befriend them or you want to deal with them, kind of high?
Well, I mean, it's going to depend how the conversation goes, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, feel free to go with the others.
I don't want to leave you alone, but at the same time, I don't like us walking into a situation where we're going to be outnumbered.
That's fine. I'm not keeping you here.
Wow.
You such an asshole. And he wonders why no one like stopped. Like, hey man, are you okay? Because you shit, man. Oh man.
My internal.
I'm a cocky asshole. Why does nobody love me? Well, let's get the scroll of reasons.
I love it.
Oh, that was a bad time to take a sip of my drink.
Yep. Oh my goodness. In my mind, I'm just thinking.
Okay, I'm back.
Mentally, I'm just like, oh gosh, here we go.
Mentally, we're all feeling that. To be fair,
Yeah.
we're all sitting here like, remember that wish spell you did?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna end my turn.
We
now.
still don't know the outcome of the wish spell. I'm just saying, it could have worked.
I don't
Would it
think
have?
Yeah, it worked. That's why I'm sitting here being so active in party.
I mean, who knows where the wish spell brought you?
He sounds a little bitter.
He does.
I'm coming to find you, Ball. I'm
He's
searching for
not
you.
coming to find you. Just make that clear. A lie.
Have the thingy? Yes, actually.
Completely as an afterthought.
Give me
but
1 second.
no.
Here you go. That was a part of it.
Okay.
I apologize. Sending half-baked messages. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. I had to find out something.
I'm like.
How
So-
dare you? Honestly,
It's
For
nothing.
me
how
personally,
dare you try to find something out? I don't
it's
even
like I don't like leaving people alone.
the audacity.
Right.
So-
I
Honestly,
also like
Who do you think you are?
So, Bird, does that happen?
hate being outnumbered.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Scarth on his turn,
Which is
Uh,
yeah.
he sort of, it looks like he passes out for a second, and like he like slams his hand onto the wall and catches himself for a second, and he almost hits the ground, and that's his turn.
Man, hip problems are a hell of a thing.
He's just old as hell.
He's very old.
He is
Poor guy.
old. He is older than dirt, and that is not an exaggeration.
Hey, don't talk about Balthal like that. Okay, that's really rude.
Wow, she's got it for you today, Ball.
4 years old before he got into this dimension. So
Yeah.
who knows how long he's been here?
Plenty long.
We've
Okay,
already
cool.
established he's your dad. So
So
That still, I think, would be amazing.
was.
I'm so tempted to book it the
throwing
other
out
way,
there.
chat. I'm really tempted to go the rest of
So
the group.
Scarth, that's it for you. You just
Yeah.
slam your hand against the wall, kind of faintish a little bit,
Yeah.
whatever they may be. Okay. ZR1.
That would be cool though. Sorry,
Like,
I
what
just realized.
if we make it out? If someone
I don't think you would either. I don't think you would either.
Iron Smithy doesn't get us all killed. What if we get to meet our other characters? What if our characters meet?
Right.
I don't think my other character.
It would be very interesting.
It would.
I think my character would be very upset about that.
My other character, this character killed my other character's parents, so I don't think he's going to be too happy about that. either.
All I'm hearing is content. That's all I'm hearing.
Naga's journal would be exploded at the.
It wouldn't be content. It would be he might-
Altharion would then understand why he's so
Zero One's
trepidatious
just
of
going
his
to keep on
leadership at
walking
that
in.
point.
He's gonna. I'm gonna go here, pretty far in.
Okay. You just looking straight ahead of you, marching like a good soldier, as usual.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Spoon out front, yeah.
Spoon out from. All right, cool.
That does not sound
it doesn't.
appropriate.
I mean, that's a reflective service.
I mean, in this
it might
area-
say something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Zaralon, as you're getting ready to proceed and make your next turn, in front of you, almost out of thin air, in front of both of you, appears a shadow demon.
Oh,
Just out of nowhere.
Oh no.
That sucks.
He'll be like, "Hi, friend."
Since we cannot
How's it
roll initiative again because I already have one going and I had to keep it, we're going to do it separately. So don't click your characters. Roll another initiative because I don't want them to join this turn order. I'm going to write it down so I just know where everyone goes.
Super. Hold on, real quick.
that's a
super quick.
Yeah.
Would I? I can look into here, can't I?
You can, but you didn't tell me you wanted to.
What? Okay. Well,
So-
because I think I see something on the map.
You might. Yeah. All
so,
right, so
Bird, that's a 20 for me because of alert.
Okay.
20. Well, that's why I said, do you just continue walking forward or do you look around at it?
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah. No,
I
it's fine.
didn't. I didn't see
All
that
right.
little sliver
So-
until now.
All right. So this is just. See, I see Vandry with her initiative there. This is just for Zaralyn and Elidan. No one else is close enough.
All right, well.
If they were to yell, perhaps, but there would be a lot of perception checks and so on and so forth.
A lot of metagaming is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so first would go Eliadan.
All right. Here we go. So I'm not surprised by this at all because of my alert perk.
Correct.
So I can't be like, yeah.
You're not
surprised.
startled. It's not there's no surprise attack on you or anything.
Nope.
Like that. Right.
I'm like fully like I'm expecting something to pop out of every bloody corner. So we're gonna start off.
Paranoid.
With a. So I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out my shield. I'm then going to use my first action to cast Staggering Smite. It is purely a verbal spell.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop that guy in there.
Look at my battle theme. Nice.
That's funny.
And
It's actually pretty funny.
So it says it's a bonus action, but I'll use it as an action because I'm using my bonus action to pull out my shield.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move forward. And I'm then going to strike with single-handed Hadahafang, which is my Elven Blade. Because I got the shield, I can't use it two-handed.
Okay. That definitely hits.
And then I get the... So it does... I get that, but then I also get an additional D8 from Improved Divine Smite of Radiant Damage.
Dang.
On top of that. So another 6. And then an extra 4d6 psychic.
Jesus.
Okay.
And
He's
then
got
you
a lot of shit.
then you have to take a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So let me just write this down 1 second. Okay. And wisdom, you said, right?
Yeah.
18.
Spell DC save is a 17.
Okay, so then it saves. Is there any damage on save?
No, it's just on failed. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Can't take reaction until the end of its next turn.
Okay, perfect. So,
Yeah, I think the damage goes through no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I like all that stuff. All right, Zaralon.
I'm so restricted in what I can do.
Just saying.
You could make a wit. Oh wait.
Oh darn, he's already used that spell slot.
Damn.
Wow.
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 Owen Wilson. He's here.
So dominant.
Wow. The
I'm gonna do it
showdown.
anyways. It's only a level 1. How much damage can it possibly do?
Lol.
We're gonna cast magic missiles.
Okay.
Did that work? What do I gotta do for this?
Yeah.
It just hits.
What? Yeah, but it's not correct because he needs 3 of them. Magic missile is 3.
I gotta hit it 3 different times.
Yeah. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1, so each one hits. So you have to do each. To do all 3. So that's 1 for 2 points. All right, beautiful. Okay.
Now I
So
suffer
you need to take what is it?
1d10, I think,
1d10
because it's only a tier
per
1.
level. Right. Yeah.
All right. Gotta remember how to do this again. Dice box is up here.
Wait, are you taking damage every time you cast a spell?
Every time you cast a spell above a cantrip, yes. Per level.
There we go. I took my 2 damage.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, so if he rolled a spell.
If I cast like
level,
a tier 9, it's
yeah,
9d10 damage.
Big yikes. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be ouchies, essentially. All right.
That's spicy.
I gotta roll wild magic as well.
Yes, you do.
D20.
Please don't fail. I don't have time for this.
Oh, thank the Lord, it's a 2.
No, that was
No,
for the
that's not
D10.
it. That's for the D10.
Oh.
That's for his damage.
It's a
thank
D20,
goodness
right,
it's
Bird?
only 2.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Good. Please, just stay on that
I
road.
sort of
because
want to do it though. I haven't experienced wild
know.
magic table yet.
I'm sure you will, like right in the middle of the most intense battle that we have.
Probably.
Okay, there we go. I believe that's my turn. I can only cast 1 spell, and yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, what do I have?
Here we go.
Demons are like the rogues of demons. It's actually pretty cool.
That is hilarious. Sorry. It has incorporeal movement, which means it can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain, but it takes 5 1d10 force damage if it ends up inside an object. What? Damn. I've never seen that before. Okay.
That's actually
What happens if you're inside one of our bodies?
You would take 1d10 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't say creatures. It just says object.
Okay.
So I'm assuming if it lands inside of you, you might have a little bit more problem.
He possesses you. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. So.
Oh God.
Gosh. All right. So Eliadan, he's gonna go for you first. With a claw attack, if I can get my stuff to work there. 24 to hit. Dear God.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So you take. Is it what?
29.
29.
Oh, Jesus. 29. Look at those rolls. You're a beautiful little thing.
Oh my God.
All right. So Psychic damage plus additional
Na'ga.
psychic damage is what this motherfucker gives out. Wow.
Oh my god.
Lovely.
I love it.
So I'm at 37.
I love this little beauty here.
So 29. I'm going to be on 108.
Okay. Alright.
So you have 108 health?
Right now, yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Write that down. Write that down.
You're hilarious.
Oh, man.
Um,
Right?
You think I'm
Oh.
joking?
All right. So I'm guessing it's my strike back.
Yes.
All right.
I was trying to see if it had anything that gave it extra, but it doesn't at the moment.
Cool. So I'm going to do a single strike from Hadahafang first.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Then additional D8 radiant damage for being a pally. So that's going to be a total of 19 damage.
Okay. Beautiful. I had motherfucking hiccups. Flucking, I said.
Can I? How's he looking in terms of health? Is he looking damaged?
Not really, to be fair. He definitely is a little bit more worn, but not weaker by any means, or like he's scared by any means.
Okay. All right.
Is that one of the infamous bird giggles?
Maybe. All right. Are you done with your turn? Do you
No,
have
I'm
anything else that
just
you- okay.
I'm just checking what I
Take your
can do. All right, I'm going to use. What spell slots have I got that I can potentially burn? All right, I'm going to use for my next attack. Oh no, it's when I hit. So I'm gonna make another attack, and I'm gonna see if Divine Smite. If I hit, then I'm gonna go with some Divine Smite on top of that because I'll do Divine Smite. I'll also get improved Divine Smite, and my weapon damage. It's gonna be a lot, hopefully. Does 15 hit?
No.
Okay.
Wait. How much? I won't know that.
An 18 hit.
What is it?
An 18 hit earlier.
I need 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. I'll do this to try to help him out.
Okay.
Before?
Okay.
I could do that, right?
Yeah.
Go.
That hits.
Whew. So, I'm going to use Divine Smite at its second. I'm going to use a second level slot for it. So, it's going to be 3d8 damage on top of my weapon damage there, and then also let me get 3d8. I'll do 4d8 because that also includes improved Divine Smite on that. So that'll be a total of 4d8 extra damage. So that's going to be another 12. So total is going to be 25.
Okay, is that extra damage, radiant damage?
Yes, it is.
Because daemons and you got to split that damage up, home skillet.
Yeah, so there's currently I've done 13 in this single attack in radiant damage. The previous attack did 5, so that's 18. Then in my previous attack again, it was 8. And then what was the other one? The other one was psychic, so that's not going to help. So 8. So that's 8 followed by 5 and 1. So that's going to be 14, 15, 27 total radiant damage so far.
Okay.
If that matters against demons.
It matters a little bit to end game essentially, but yeah, I got that. That's fine.
Cool. And then currently I will if I move directly to my left, so on screen to my right, would that open up an attack of opportunity? Or would I still
No,
be
you have to step out of melee range
to
get an attack, yeah.
So it's at that point I'm going to step in front of Zalon.
Okay.
I'm going to say thank you for that.
Okay.
Just returning the favor.
And at that is it for my turn.
Okay.
And the romance has started.
And it has started, yeah. Farallon, it is your turn.
Okay, before I make any actions or anything like that, using my extensive magical background and knowledge and all that kind of stuff, can I notice if this demon has any immunities? Have I seen it before? Have I fought it before?
Give me an Arcana check. Yes. You do know offhand that it has quite a large amount of resistance. Wow, 24. Why? God damn you and your 7. All right, give me 1 second. Because you would know this, however, Scotty would not innately.
Okay.
Or that I know of anyway. So I'm going to send it to you, and you are more than welcome to share it if you want to.
Got it.
Typically, I would walk over and like whisper it to somebody, to be fair.
Well,
copy pasted, really stupid. But
totals damage so far. I've done 79 damage in 3 attacks.
A couple of the words there.
Huge amount of damage.
Like the first
damage
word
resistance.
Yeah, and then immunities, and it starts after those. You would have, through your escapades, seen 1 or 2 of these in your time. Maybe not as strong, however, you have seen them.
This one's stronger than the average shadow demon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I think, okay, it doesn't say it's immune to this, so let's give this a shot. The first thing I'm going to do, and Scotty, I'm sorry in advance, because, well, I mean, you chose to come down this way. I'm going to do this.
Okay,
pull out my beautiful wings, let all my necroticness out.
Beautiful. Okay. Other creatures. You know, charisma. Okay.
And so I don't know which modifier to give for my charisma, but I have 22 base. I like in the little small circle, and then I have +6 charisma in the square. So
the modifier is the +6.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be a DC8 +6 plus your bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I have got an aura of courage. I cannot be frightened.
I will tell you right now. I'm just going to roll it, and we'll see if I even have to do this math. No, I don't have to do this math. All right, so
it doesn't say that it's immune to fear.
No, it's not. But it does have
the more extreme version.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see what the rest of this is. So it is frightened of you. for a moment, anyway.
Winning.
Yeah. Once on each of your turns, you can deal extra necrotic damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or spell.
It just doesn't say how much necrotic damage to add.
It says the extra necrotic damage equals your level. So for this, it would be 19. With its resistance being necrotic, I believe that's halved.
Yep.
So I can do that. That's fine.
Cool.
That's each of your turns until it ends.
Yeah, so it lasts for a minute, and I forget how long in game that actually is.
I think that's 10
rounds.
turns.
10 rounds.
10 turns.
10 rounds?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
It should last quite some time, actually.
And then with that, I'm going to cast I'm going to do sorry. I'm trying to like reference the immunities and damage resistance.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit there, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay, so it's that. Okay. Oh no, you're immune to that. God damn. I'm like, sweet, you don't have a resistance to that. And then I look down one more line and it's immune to it. Okay, so I think the only one I could do that could potentially do full damage is I will cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
And because of my bracers, I get to do it twice.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, right? That's what the illusionary bracers do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
here-
identical spell twice, right?
Yeah.
Intelligence saving through DC 20. Wow, you're a dick.
And we'll do that twice.
Great. All right, so that was too close. That's not fair. All right,
Yes,
so
let's go.
22 damage, fine, and then
Plus-
half 19. Yeah.
All right. We're doing some work, even though we're hurting a little bit here. We're still doing some work.
Sorry.
Now, do I have to roll wild magic on a cantrip?
No.
I don't think so, right?
Box, do you know offhand?
Huh?
Do you know if he has to roll wild magic on cantrips? I think it's just
No,
leveled spells.
no,
right? Yeah.
it's anything level 1 and up.
Yeah, it says your spell casting causes a
Yeah.
surge.
So you're
okay.
fine. You're fine.
Cool.
I mean, if you want to get super technical, cantrips are spells, but no,
Technically
those don't.
Well, that's why I was like, do
That's
I
why
do
I said
that, or-
leveled spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
So on that, Elidan, you're
Oh.
still the closest here.
Mhm.
Kaiser's like, I want to see what's going on. Sorry.
Kaiser just comes in as a spectator.
Yeah, right.
I'm making it entertaining for the stream, okay?
No, there you go.
Gotcha.
All right. So
That's fair.
claws on Elidan 6 does not hit.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Because
So
I am
that
an
is for
18.
That we are still scared of Zerlon, which is fine.
And you're taking, would it be 2d4 on your next saving throws?
On
Penalty?
next,
Because of the mind slivers, right?
I think so. Let me see. Target must succeed in intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage. Yeah, I did the damage. And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
It's not taking damage. Your
Yeah.
number goes down by
Right.
1d4.
Yeah. Times 2, right? Because I cast 2 of them? Or is it not stack?
I don't know if it would stack, to be fair.
Okay. I'm learning.
Yeah. No, I don't think it would. I mean, I think that it would say if it stacks, to be
Okay.
honest. Usually they're pretty clear about those weird things.
Seems.
However, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just your next saving throw. You
Yeah,
take
so it's just
1d4
the
off
next
of it.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So. Oh, I hate that it's scared of you. You son of a... All right, I'm just gonna... I'll skip it. All right, so, Elidan, it is your turn.
All right. Am I able to make a check of some kind to see if I recognize this form of demon?
Yeah, you could probably do the same. I just let you go with an Arcana check again.
Okay.
No, I mean you definitely know that it's a demon, but you've never seen something so. It looks like it came up from the pits of hell, and you've never seen something quite like it.
As of yet, yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you have. To be fair.
All right.
There's so much information on this little son of a bee, I tell you.
I kind of turn to Zarlan and go, "Any tips?"
I'll share some of the knowledge that I have.
Okay.
But not all. So it's better to DM it to him, or can I say it out loud?
No, you could say it out loud at this point. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to take what you knew and keep it.
So I'll turn to him and I'll be like, just don't use any cold, lightning, or poison. Everything else should hurt it. Really strong against your radiant damage. Really weak. Sorry, really weak against your radiant damage. And that's all I'll share.
We'll say it's pretty cool looking though.
That really works. Is. Thanks for that info.
Look how cool this thing is.
Oh damn.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is very cool.
That is pretty cool.
It is a neat homie.
My wings look cool.
No, I don't. I don't want to burn that yet. So.
Burn it. Go for it, man. That's what we're here for. It's a one shot.
True, we are not gonna. But yeah, I just don't know what.
1-4 shot at this point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a 5 shot soon.
It's like a 5 shot. You know.
All right.
It's a mini shot.
So I'm gonna start off with another single attack.
Okay.
And then an additional D8 radiant.
Damn. Okay.
So that's gonna be what? That's gonna be a total of 17, 21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
With 14 of that being radiant. How if I'm able to look, how's he
hurt?
He's looking
hurt. He's looking hurt. Yeah, he's looking quite hurt.
All right.
You can sense the internal turmoil that's going on inside of Scotty.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go for a second attack.
Okay.
And in addition to improved Divine Smite, I'm gonna use Divine Smite at level 3, so it's gonna be 5d8 radiant damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
So I've got to burn a level 3 slot.
Paladins.
I know, right?
So that's gonna be, what's that, 14? So that's a total of 35 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And with 27 of that being radiant.
Nice.
And for... No, can't do that as bonus action. That's all good. Yeah, that'll be... I guess that'll be it for my turn. I won't do any movement. I'll still stay like in front of Zarlan, trying to, you know, make sure he's not going to get struck, that I'm the one that's going to take the brunt of the attack first, unless he has to move around me.
Okay.
And yeah, just kind of ready up, like kind of shield in front, sword in the other arm, ready to go.
Okay.
That attack didn't kill him?
No.
Damn.
Hurt. I didn't say he was falling apart.
Yeah, but then he did that. I was like, damn.
I mean, yeah, but you guys are, level.
We're level
19s.
19s.
Got you.
Things
Got you.
have,
Got you.
A little bit
more
harder
health.
of a difficulty level. Yeah.
Got it.
Good thing I didn't burn what I was thinking yet.
Zaralon.
Okay, so he should still be afraid of me for like another 9 turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still radiating necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bird.
Yeah.
Are you rolling for him to break out of Frighten?
I haven't.
Okay. I feel like it was only fair for me to let you know.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah. Well, it only just happened.
Yeah, I think you would have had 1 turn that you could have. Your last turn, you could have, right?
I don't know because I go right after you, so it would have to be the next turn. So that would be this turn, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it would still be in place. I would think. Perfect.
I can't tell what kind of damage this is.
Put it in the chat. We'll be able to tell.
Yeah. Let me see.
Come on, give me more information.
What is it?
Ray of Enfeeblements.
Is it just
Oh no! You add that onto your next attack, onto your spells. It's concentration spells that changes your range spells.
towards a creature within range, make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target only half.
So my math chat.
So this is a concentration to boost up other spells. That is not. Sorry,
No, on a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that you strike.
I've actually done 135
it's a debuff
damage
on that thing, so it makes them weaker.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically what Witch did to you.
Right.
It's a lot of damage straight off the rip. From 3 rounds of combat.
Keep in mind, just keep in mind that you cannot have more than 1 concentration spell up at a time.
Got you. Yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and do another 2 mind slivers.
Okay.
Keep you having to reduce those saving throws. So that there's 13.
Dang,
and there's another
it'd be
13.
like
that. Okay. So, you know. Oh, you son of a word.
So close, Bird. So close. Oh. You had advantage.
So, I know if I had advantage.
You are the DM.
I am the DM. I'm gonna give my I'm not.
That's 26 damage plus the necrotic.
Okay. How do you want this to look?
Oh, and I kill it?
You killed it.
Oh, I could have used it then. Oh.
Okay. Some mind slivers, so it's a spike going into like its head, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Essentially, right? So as the magical spike goes through or penetrates, the head just sort of opens up on both sides and it collapses to the floor.
Nice. Perfect. Okay.
Congratulations, you guys.
No wish spell's gonna slow me down.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, true.
You don't know that yet.
I mean, yet.
Having those bracers honestly was a smart choice right now.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. To be fair, you all metagame the shit out of this level here, so it's okay.
Oh, whoa. How do we metagame this?
Excuse? How do I metagame that? Thank you.
There was no metagaming.
What? Okay. Sarah,
I'm just having a great time.
So I've casted my spells. I still have movement then, correct?
You still have movement, yes. Technically speaking, yes, it was your turn, but I'm gonna let you keep your turn, kind of. So you just can't cast like any spells or anything like that. You have movement, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
And a bonus action.
3. I think you could go to like here.
Okay.
Potentially.
Yeah.
And you said I still have my bonus action too?
Yeah. Bonus actions as far as like
I can't move again.
No, you wouldn't be able to move
okay.
again. It would be like healing spells or potions, things that can be casted as a bonus action.
Okay.
But that's it.
So you mentioned wait a sec. Actually, wait. Can I back up? I back up. I don't want to do that yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that. I was back here. Rewind. Roll the tape. That's not what I want to do. I'm gonna move up here beside the demon. I'm gonna examine the corpse.
Okay. Investigation, please.
Oof. Ouch.
You don't really find anything. It's kind of a shriveled up curtain at this point. All that's really left of it is what looks like a blackened, frayed cape of sorts.
Sorry, say the cape part again.
It's like a blackened and frayed cape.
To my knowledge, does it look like it could be usable or better than?
It could be usable, but it doesn't look like it's special in any way. Like it has no signifying marks. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything that makes you go, "Oh, I need that."
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
How heavy? Wait, how heavy is it?
No, it's not heavy. It's probably lighter than it's not even a pound. It's like 6 ounces. It's very light. If you were to put it on, it would probably cover low back with a kind of raspy hood.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna throw it on.
Okay. How about it?
My trophy.
Yeah.
And
you take 48d6 damage.
Yeah, I was waiting for something. Can I can't finish my movement after doing that, correct? That's my turn, right? That would be my action.
Your turn, correct.
Yeah. Cool. I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna just minimize that bullshit.
I can't believe that in that combat I did like 140 odd damage.
Yeah, you did. That little beast there had 191 damage, HP. So, yeah, you did hella good there. Just saying.
So the spell that I was looking to potentially use was was Banishing Smite.
Nice.
So I wasn't sure if he was low enough to be able to use it on my final attack. So I thought, no, I'd better
hold on to it. Yeah.
I still did like 50, almost 60 damage, considering how weak I am. I mean, not too bad.
Considering you had to really think about what you were doing, yeah.
Right?
Sure.
I just want to know what you guys did to deserve that. Damn.
We wandered off on our own.
To deserve that. Yeah, exactly.
It's called splitting the party.
Right?
I have a feeling there's more coming.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser.
Probably.
It is your turn.
Before I go, you saw the chat, right? That question was more directed at you.
Oh no, absolutely not. That's why I specifically asked. Smart ass.
I figured.
And he is not inside your perception. Just saying.
I'm gonna take movement.
Okay.
It is not inside my perception. Yes.
I mean.
What do I see?
Perception check. Roll 20. Can you just not be a slow pain in the butt right now? I beg. Okay. As you're feigning around, looking as you're walking straight ahead of you and not really into any of these little areas yet, you notice that each of these seems to be a little quarters for anybody who might have lived down here. From what you can gather in each of these that you're noticing is a little chest and a cot of some sort. And as you're kind of turning around a little bit, in the room directly to your north, you see Ball sitting on the bed, casually, sharpening a spoon.
Full haste to sharpen a freaking.
It worked.
Oh,
I don't know this.
Baby,
You're not
I don't know this, but it worked.
Wait, does you get super offended when he sees this?
This is lit.
Like when he sees it, does he get super offended? I need to know.
We don't know yet. Hey, who hasn't seen it?
When he sees it.
More than likely.
Perfect. I can't wait for the like. What did you do to my spoon? You animal!
Considering, technically up to this point, I haven't really interacted with Ball that much.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know how he reacts whenever he sees me.
He can tell you himself.
Wait, what? I get to talk?
Yeah, you're right. Welcome back.
All right, so Bell is back. We can all rejoice.
Strong word.
He makes eye contact with why am I bad at names?
Kaiser.
With Kaiser, and then he holds his finger up like this, and he puts the spoon away.
I will give him a nod. And I'm gonna keep on walking.
What a
straight.
turn of
I'm not gonna say
events.
anything. I'm not gonna mention that I see him.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna keep walking into what I guess is a room up here.
Yes, so each one of those little entryways is another quarter of sorts, or sleeping den. So in that room, there are 5 that you can see entrances to.
All right. I went in there.
Okay. Get off my screen, you big old dice. All right, cool.
I'm gonna have to wait until the next turn to
Yeah.
check the chest, right?
Correct.
Okay, sorry, I'll leave. Damn.
Ball,
Dress nicely next time.
Ball, just click your character and roll initiative so that I can get you into the turn order. And then I'll resort after this round.
It's all good, Donovan. Welcome in, welcome in. We have just found out that Balthol is
For the sake of,
alive.
Nice.
Showing the stream, the rest of the stuff, I'm putting my character outside, but
That's fine.
I'm
Totally
right
fine.
here.
Yeah. As long as you remember where you were, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm literally right on this block by that.
Beautiful. Hey, you, it's your turn.
Okay.
Now, like,
Thanks for hydrate, Donovan.
Walk past my door.
I know.
I don't.
Alright, team, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go for a bio
I'm
break.
still trying to figure out how I metagame.
Everyone metagames because I gave everyone superpowers.
Oh.
Just saying. I mean, anything anyone
Sure.
threw at me, I was like, yeah, go for it.
I mean, I haven't.
Have
I mean,
fun.
to be fair, Bird, I haven't done anything crazy yet. I mean, I've just been walking around with kids.
No, to be fair, yeah. I mean,
That's true.
I'm thinking more inventory based and ideal based. You know, things that were discussed over encumbering everything else. Yeah, there's a lot of random bullshittery going on, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
We stretched the rules just a little bit.
You know what? But that was the whole point. Just have fun,
Yeah.
enjoy the stupid stuff, and see what you could do from there.
Hell yeah.
At the end of this round, please someone remind me to make everyone roll a d20 because I keep forgetting.
No.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna use my 2 turns and move more this way, just up front, right around here.
Yeah, totally fine.
Alright, that'll be it.
Down that way, you notice a small staircase going up and a dark, what looks like a dark hallway in front of you. But the staircase is maybe 5 or 6 steps before it's like a landing again. But there's no light really towards the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Alright, team, I am back.
So
What did I miss?
Bram had to excuse himself briefly to do something. So I'm just gonna make him move with people, essentially. So as you guys start to leave, I'll just have him follow for now.
Sure.
And see if he makes it back. Vandry.
Well, I don't know where
Don, how you doing?
Around this corner.
What's happening, mate?
So, what is Vandry gonna do?
She's still one with the wall. So
Yeah.
she
Nice,
can kind of do whatever the hell she wants at this point.
Well, she wants to peer around the corner to figure out what's there.
Okay.
Am I able to do that just to kind of like?
Doing well, having fun with these guys
cool.
as per usual.
Yeah, I should keep moving. I mean,
okay.
She doesn't see, yeah,
there's
I would
nothing
probably
really much in front of you. So what you are seeing though is Scarth, still kind of leaning against the wall, sort of.
Yeah, I know. It's good fun.
You're not really sure, but you're not really paying attention either.
Okay.
Beyond him, you can see the back ends or like the back half of Heyu turning another corner. And that's really all you can see at this point. The room itself just seems open. There's not really any super signifying markings on the walls. There's just a well.
Okay.
Well, we may do some more hopping afterwards. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
So you've lost 2 people. You were towards the back end, and they were the only ones.
Yeah.
You do notice this, just in your general perception.
Does Vandry give a shit?
Exactly. Does she care?
She's not close enough with the other 2, I think, to really care. She's more concerned about where in the hell Heyu's going.
Gotcha.
So I would say she would probably... I'll probably double move to get into this bigger room. So it was what, 5, 10, 15, 20,
nice, Donovan.
5, 30. So then 10, 20, about here, I would say. So she can kind of get an eye on everybody, and she sees a Heyu turn that corner. Just kind of like taking inventory of where everybody's going.
So currently you can see Heyu clearly. You know that he's still standing there, kind of peering around. You can see ZR1. You cannot see Kaiser. And you're still missing Zaralon, Eliadan. And Bram is somewhere with you guys, essentially.
Okay.
In the mix.
Cool. Taking mental notes. Awesome.
You do see the same things that they all see, though. These rooms seem to have little cots and chests, like bunkers of sorts. You're assuming that people who may have been staying here or working here, something along those lines, had quarters down here. That's what the general assumption would be for anybody passing through. The things look like they're made up. It's not like they're dusty and old. They look ready to sleep in, if not already being used.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
Okay.
She's gonna sit tight.
Perfect. All right. Let me reshuffle our rolls here because we can bring a friend in.
We also have to roll
and we
D20s.
have to roll a d20 each. And I will just roll one quick for.
Oh, this is good. This is perfect.
Me and you both.
Everyth's fine.
Awesome. Yes.
Right, everything is fine.
All right. Ball had a 5. Bandry. I love it. Had a 1. Zaralon, could you knock it off?
Andrew's having a great time. Excuse you. Okay.
I mean, come on.
Right? ZR1 had a 9. Kaiser had a 7.
Yeah, no, that's the joke, right, Don?
I had a 7 last time, too. Just saying.
I want to see.
One more 7, Kaiser. Let's go.
6. 14. Elliot done. 8. Beautiful. Okay. actually have like notes that I'm having to confer back and forth to. Okay. So, no, you were fine. Okay. Perfect.
I'm going crazy.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I don't think you want that answer.
You're all going a little
I mean,
crazy.
how sane can I be right now, right?
Exactly.
That's fair.
All right. Beautiful.
I've been through some things.
Yeah, you have. Elliot, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember a couple of things.
Sure.
From previous sessions.
Sure.
One thing in particular was the 2 bottles of strange liquid. Now, there was, in that cabinet that Zarlon looked through, there was also, like, small potions of healing, right? As well as the 2 strange bottles?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I took the 2 strange bottles.
Yes. I do believe I sent you what those are.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Yes, I did.
I will, at this point, turn to Zarlon and go, look, you seem pretty exhausted, and you seem like the wish spell is hindering you a bit. Whilst we were walking around upstairs, I was able to use some of that downtime to examine the bottles. This, and I pull one out. It is a potion of vitality, and I go, Zarlon, I think you should drink this. This is a potion of vitality. It will remove any exhaustion you are suffering, and it will also mean that if it can cure diseases or poisons that you're suffering from, and it will also help heal you during battle.
Zarlon's sort of gonna take a step back and just be like, why are you doing this? I've been nothing but a jerk to you this whole time, and now you want to help me?
I mean, we just defeated a shadow demon together. I'd forgotten how well we fight together. That I stand in front and I take the hits and I deal the damage whilst you do all the magic stuff from behind. You need to be able to do that at your full capacity if we're going to keep on going down this route. And it's just going to be us 2. We don't know where everyone else is. Now, sure, we've had our problems. Does it mean that if we get out of here alive, are we potentially going to go our separate ways? Sure. But, again, you're forgetting that I'm the goody two-shoes that you give me crap for.
That you are. I guess we did make a pretty good team. And I'll accept the potion and your generosity, but know this doesn't mean that I like you.
Hey, I don't expect you to like me. I'm just trying to do and be true to who I am. That's all I'm doing.
All right, he'll reach out to grab the potion.
I'm coming to the realization that Zarlon is that one kid who's just like, I didn't have parents growing up. Okay? I don't have daddy issues, but I totally have daddy issues. Not a phase.
I've got enough things working against me a little bit better now that Scotty's helping me out, but I mean, I don't want to give Bird any ammunition to like switch my alignment on me and stuff, so I gotta still try to stay to that chaotic side.
I think you're all doing pretty good on staying with your alignments thus far.
Yep.
So
I take this. Oh, go ahead, Scotty.
Yeah. So full details of the potion of vitality. It removes any exhaustion you are suffering when you drink it, cures any disease or poison affecting you. It also maximizes the effect of any hit dice you spend to regain hit points within the next 24 hours.
Pretty nice freaking potion.
Yeah.
Out of character.
Yeah.
In character. I will grab it. I will down it, and sort of. I imagine it as I down it. Excuse me, that was rude. Slowly over time, you start noticing a shift in Zarlon's sort of presence and stance, and he starts seeming like himself again over time, is how I'm sort of imagining it.
It doesn't take very long. Probably within just a few seconds, you already notice that he's standing more straight up, and he's carrying himself a little bit better. You're not quite sure what it might have removed, other than the exhaustion for sure. But there's still always a ramification to using a spell like Wish. And to your knowledge and how you're feeling, you feel back to your old self, but there's still that small hindrance of what next.
My strength is still reduced, obviously, right?
No, your strength is fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your strength comes back. And that removes a lot of the spell dysfunction, but you will still take damage for rolls.
Okay. Wait. I still take damage if I cast a spell?
That is part of the Wish destruction.
Oh, no. Okay, cool.
But you are full strength. You aren't any kind of, you can heal yourself, that kind of thing. You're totally otherwise fine.
Yeah, I still just take damage if I cast spells.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Correct.
So it's at this point, but I would like to apply the bonus for my Ring of Regeneration.
Okay.
So I regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll that now. Oh, not bad. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
So I go back up to 111. And then I'm going to use... Because what? Lay on Hands is an action. Alright. Can I use Lay on Hands on myself?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
You should be able to.
You should be able to, yes.
You can.
Okay.
I'll
you're
touch
just touching
yourself?
Yeah, I can.
To be
I
fair.
just wasn't
you
sure
consent?
if...
Yeah, I know other games usually have two different spells. One would be Lay on Hands and one would be Lay on Self.
Yeah.
But no, I think that one would be fine.
Okay. I would like to use 10 points of Lay on Hands on myself to give me another 10 hit points. So I'll go up to 121. And that'll be one of my actions.
So that was now at 121 health. Got it.
And then my other action, I'd like to use Harness Divine Power to regain... to regain a level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
And I've got 3 uses of it. So I've got 2 uses left.
Okay.
So that means I'm back up to full second level spell slots. So that is, I believe that's an bonus action. So I still got an action and my movement. It's at this, I'm going to turn to Zarlon and I'm going to be like, do you want to keep forging forward or do you want to go find everyone else?
Oh, we're going forward.
Copy that. And
of course.
Elielden will just slowly move up to the corner so he can see into the room. We'll move into there. And I guess I'll just kind of see if I can hear any other movement apart from what I've already heard.
There's nothing new. I mean, you still hear the chanting. It's not much louder than it was just a couple of seconds ago, or a few feet back, essentially. The room again is just a plain wooden table with bench.
No worries at all, Donovan.
Some
Thanks for hanging out.
bones kind of lying around. The floor is made of dirt. You notice this throughout the entire space. But this is quite clear because it's so large that there's no stone to the ground. Taking note of some of the different doorway entryways that you can see, there's just a few. One of them is very dark compared to the others. That's the one that's directly to the right side of the room. The one to the left is not as dark as the other, but it kind of turns and you can't really see too far in. Even directly ahead of you, it turns. Everything makes a turn, so you're not really sure where you're going to end up no matter where you go. Other than that, there's nothing that really stands out in this room.
So it was the one technically to the north that was the darkest one, yeah?
To the south.
South.
Yeah.
That's to the right.
To the
Correct.
right, yeah. It's so weird.
And then, excuse me.
It's so confusing. Okay. That's good for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Gars, it is your turn.
All right, I already made my movement and I double moved, so that's my entire turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You made it to the top of the landing.
Yep, and I'm basically walking right past Hey You.
Okay. 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 When you enter this specific hallway, directly what would be visually south of you, or west according to the map, is just a long, darkened tunnel again, much like the one that you walked through when you first got into the dungeon here.
Mhm.
The sounds are reverberating a little bit louder here, so you're hearing the chanting closer. It's still not really discernible, but you can hear it quite a bit. Right, and that you said is your turn. So ZR1.
Oh, please.
Holding.
We need to do the things. What do my Android eyes see?
Same as most others, you do see the chests. You do immediately notice that these rooms are quite lived in. The dust is essentially non-existent down here, so everything definitely gets used quite frequently. You do spin and notice a body from what you think is Ball, but you know that he's not living according to everybody else and what you may or may not have witnessed.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him dead earlier.
Right.
So,
So he's
Sorry, Chad, I couldn't help myself with
visually, he's sitting there.
that.
Whether you believe it or not is really up to your cybernetic eyeballs.
yeah. Well, that's why I was curious about this, because I would believe it, but that's not a good thing. So, yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to walk up to the doorway here, and I am going to ignite my Vorpal Blade as I'm standing outside the doorway.
What is your next or your intention? And Ball, how would you react to something like this?
Who's going first here?
Well, you mean, so you could go first because he ignited.
Yeah.
So your reaction, I guess, would come next in order.
I mean, if we're playing E-Peen here, I guess I'll pull out mine and get.
Okay.
Did you say E-Peen? Oh my god.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Now you're both standing here with lightsabers, essentially.
Mine's wrist mounted though.
I was just getting this.
Okay, Grievous.
Yeah, 01 is going to speak very loudly. And just say, imposter detected. State your directive.
This is Star Wars right now. We have left Barovia, just letting you know.
Whatever, Kaiser Soze.
He's not the droid I'm looking for.
Don't forget this is the important part. It's the motion.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some of those spells.
Yeah,
I don't
use
think
one on
they
me.
work on
Thanks.
Yeah, oh. All right, we'll look at him and say, "Listen, you bag of bolts, put that thing down. It's me."
What are you gonna show him?
The spoon.
The spoon.
Ooh.
Wait, let me put my lightsaber down and hold out my spoon.
Okay, hold on.
1 second. I love it so much.
Now recently sharpened.
Yeah, these damn spoons.
Wait, hold on. Which end?
Yeah, that was my question. Which end sharpened?
I don't think you guys want to find out.
Well, no, as in, like, have you broken
Straight up
off?
shake now.
Have you broken off the actual, like, cup end of the spoon, or have you sharpened the handle, other end of the handle?
A scoop of a very sharp scoop.
I sharpened the scoop.
It's gonna stab some cereal to death.
Okay, that's an eye gouging shiv. Got it.
He's gonna freak out.
If you pull, yeah, honestly, I think that's.
Is that enough to convince you?
I would think so, yeah, because I saw him slide the spoon under the door and all that. Like, there's no other way he would have one.
That's true.
Or no one.
Or no to do that.
Right.
Yeah. You agree?
Or no to show it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so he'll put away the E-Peen and he is going to say, he's just gonna stare at you and say, how?
I don't know.
Okay. He just nods and says, follow please, and he's going to start walking over here.
Everyone else in that quadrant will have heard that interaction, at least quite the beginning of it. So you're all now aware that someone sounding familiar is in that room without visual sight. anyone who would know or have seen his dead body, which I believe at this point is everyone in that room.
Makes sense.
Except for Zarlon.
I'm not in that room.
Oh, he's not in this
Yeah,
room.
he's not in that room. He's still completely unaware that this is going on.
Mhm.
Stop getting so excited over there.
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll have some kind of curiosity.
I mean, the jury's still out whether or not he is or is okay for being alive.
Oh, 100%.
We'll see.
He's more alive than he was, though.
Oh my god. All right, so ZR1, that is your turn.
Yeah, that'd be my turn because that's 2 moves there.
Yeah, perfect. Zarlon, you're unaware self.
Hey.
What would you like to do?
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so honing in, we my hearing. I heard. Did I hear the chanting when Altharion did? Eladan did. Sorry.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, and I can tell that it's coming from which direction?
From as far as you're aware, it's louder directly south of you or west on the map. That's what you're gathering.
So this way.
No, straight down ahead of you.
Oh, down here? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna head towards the chanting. So that would be 30. And I will use my extra 30 to keep coming down here. That's 15. 25. Actually, I'm gonna go. I think that gives me my full 60.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be looking towards here, seeing what I can see with my dark vision.
Okay. Let me just find my way here. 1 second. Where are you? Okay, you're here. God, these numbers are so stupidly ordered. All right. As you enter this corridor,
I'm going to be listening.
Are you still standing in the which? All right. To be very specific.
Yeah.
Have you entered the corridor that goes left and right, or are you still at the top of the one that goes up and down?
No, so I'm in the corner here. I'm basically right in the center of the T here.
Okay.
So there's the up and down, and I can see left and right now.
Okay, perfect.
And I can, well, in my eyes, from what I can see on the map, I can tell that there's a set of stairs going down right here.
Okay. Perfect. That's what I needed to know. Okay. As you step into this T intersection, you hear the chanting significantly louder to your right. You do see a set of stairs. Yeah, that's towards the stairs. No.
Yep. So
to
to
you,
my
you're
left.
facing down, so to the left on the left on the map.
Got it. Okay. Yep.
You see the stairs, and you can peer another set of stairs, but there's nothing else. It's just stone walls.
Okay.
To the map on the right, you see another kind of longer hallway directly in front of you and one that curves off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
You hear muttering, not really chanting, but more like a whispered discussion going on to the right of the map. But the chanting is coming from the left.
Oh, okay. What am I gonna do? This is where the chaotic evil side of me is like having a dilemma here. So I'll yell back to Eladan and be like, pretty sure they're this way. And that's pretty much all I'll say at that.
How loud do you yell back?
Like I'm what, 60 feet or
That's
so away from
really
it?
weird,
Like,
Dragoon. I've got no
That's
drop
bent around. So,
frames.
like, it's like full voice.
I've been
like,
live for the
yelling.
last 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
When you
I don't know
say
why. It just pushed a notification.
That was the muttering from this direction.
Yes, from the right hand.
Not the chanting. Okay.
No, correct. The chanting is consistent. It doesn't stop.
Okay.
Yeah, not
can
surprising.
I make could looking down that hall, can I I can't see anything, right? I can't make out any shadows or anything like that.
Nothing that you can tell offhand. No.
Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. Kaiser,
Yes,
what would you like to do?
I would like to check the chest in front of me.
Okay. So when you open this chest, it's fairly easy to open. It doesn't seem to have any kind of locking mechanism on it, but it does have like a pretty worn latching system. You get it open. Takes you a couple seconds because it unlocks very strange. Nothing that you've seen before. All that you find inside this is 3 moss agates. They're 10 gold each. A folded piece of black cloth. And a weird belt.
So a belt?
Yep.
What was the other stuff again?
A piece of black cloth and 3 moss agates worth 10 gold each. It's like a precious stone, essentially.
Okay. I will take the stuff with me.
Okay. Can I just, do the thing? Thanks. What else would you like to do?
I don't see anything else interesting in the little room, right?
No, just a made bed. From what you could deduce from the room itself, it appears to be very disciplined. The bed is folded in a particular way. Everything is tucked almost military style, if you think of it that way. It's very discipline oriented, the way the room is set up.
All right. I'm just gonna walk out.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk there.
Okay.
Has anyone checked the well yet?
Not totally, no.
Do I need to wait until next turn to check it?
Let me see. No, but there's nothing super special about it. It is clean water, as far as you can tell. And it looks like it's used rather frequently. The bucket is clean, if you wanted to use it. And as far as you can tell, this water is not tainted in any way.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
We thought the same about the river, so just
But you guys have lived here a lot longer or been around a lot longer, and maybe you might know new things.
Yeah.
One does never know.
Very fair.
Hey, you.
Me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's you.
See what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't even know. So from the direction I'm looking at, if I go up that first flight of stairs or whatever, and then directly down, so that would be west.
Yes.
I'll kind of like turn from like around the corner and just like yell at everyone like, "Hey, I found some stairs. So I'm gonna go check it out." And then let's see. I guess I'll just use both move turns. So I go around that area.
Okay. Walk up the stairs first.
Yep. That's 4.
Okay. Okay, stop there.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry.
Also, quick question, Bert. How much time has passed?
Only several minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That perception check though.
That perception. A plus 16.
God damn.
16.
Yep.
That's
Boys.
crazy.
Why do you think I listened to this dude about spoons?
Yeah.
He's wise as hell.
I mean,
You stop just in the nick of time. And you look down. Something didn't feel right. You weren't quite sure, but it just didn't feel right. You're very perceptive to your natural surroundings. And this is something that you've been attuned to for quite some time. Underground, being in caves and tunnels, and even digging your way out of them.
Mm-hmm.
You lean forward just a little bit, and you tap with your foot. And the entire floor in front of you gives way into a spiked pit that's about 15 feet down.
That's not good.
Oh damn.
That from 25.
love that. That's not good. Well, no, it's not. You're right.
And it's good you found it.
Yeah. So
I mean,
by
fall into it.
all direction and circumstance, can I do the? Can you let me do the thing? Okay. That square there is off limits. Unless you want to, try to jump over it and or fall into it and climb out. Totally up to you. However, I wouldn't suggest it. So.
So yeah, after we have.
You're gonna fall in that pit.
Yeah.
Um.
His natural perception was too high for me to let him walk past it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. He's just gonna casually. That's not okay. Don't want to go there. I guess he'll. How many spaces? I did 9. How many? Shoot, I lost count now.
So you moved 50 spaces.
Okay, so I got 2 more spaces.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go back to Scarth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back like the 2 spaces and then just be like, hey, by the way, there's a big old spiky pit down there. Don't go there.
Not at you, and thanks.
There you go. ZR1, you hear him. Vandry, you hear him as well, only because you've been watching him.
Okay.
Kaiser could give a shit. To be fair. Yeah. I see.
Perfect.
The thumbs up.
The thumbs up is all I got out. Beautiful. That's exactly what I thought. I'm just going to move Bram down because he would be catching up by now anyway. Hey, you. Can you do anything else? Bonus action or anything along those lines that you might want to do, other than movement?
Don't think so.
Okay, just making sure
Pretty
that there's nothing else before I completely leap over you.
I don't think there would be.
Okay.
Would either myself or Zarlon also hear it?
Zarlon would have heard another talking through that hallway. Familiar voices. You might have heard a little bit, but it's more muffled because it's multiple crossways that you would have to hear through.
Okay. Cool. Thought it was a valid question.
Yeah, 100%.
I thought about asking it too.
Great minds.
And then I'm like, does Zarlon care though? He's got a very specific mission in mind right now.
Ball, what would you like to do?
Kind of give him a lay. Can I defer until after Vander goes?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Just so you are aware, I don't know. When I moved your token before, did another area light up on the map for you? No?
Nope, I can just
Okay.
look out the door.
Okay.
Other than when I already noticed it, but
Yeah, no, that's fine.
like somebody and my daughter moved my token into the middle of your group before you guys found me.
Just like stand right in the middle of everybody, and he was like, I hope no one noticed that.
I love it.
I was like, crap. Moved myself back, and then I'm like, I wasn't paying that much attention because I was doing something else, but did anybody notice that?
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I just didn't point it out.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you can defer until after Vandry. That's totally fine. Why is
I just
that
have
a thing?
everybody that's around me to have reacted to that interaction before
Absolutely.
I do.
Not a problem. All right, Vandry.
I'm gonna go follow Hey You.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30.
He is
And
hyper focused on Hey You. Like,
I am.
hyper focused.
Paul just raises from the dead, and she's like, "Never be
Right. She's like, whatever.
There's reasons. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't see any of you DMing me for any kind of connection between our characters. So you know what? Bite me.
What?
I love it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I got ready. Whatever.
We barely have a connection. Okay, Fire, calm down. Calm down.
Right.
You and I'm very protective.
This poor android.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll stay right there. I'm just still kind of perceiving, right? Like,
Okay.
I saw there was movement where I was, still counting heads. I'm also starting to wonder where the hell are the rest of our people.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to get a little concerned now that they still have not joined back up with us. Once we're here, I'll kind of tell Hey You, like, hey, did you see where those other two went?
You're invisible. You're happening.
Hey, you just starts freaking out. Who said that?
I forgot about that. Yes, no, I'm still totally doing that. Totally doing that.
It's your conscience.
He throws the spoon directly in that direction.
Yeah.
Then Vandry's response is, "Ow, why'd you do that?"
He throws more spoons. But yeah, I'll just kind of like mention like, hey, like, have y'all seen our friends? I say friends like very like, have y'all seen our friend?
Are you saying that like out loud to like just me and
Yeah,
Hey
she
You?
would only be saying
Yeah.
your vicinity.
Okay, I didn't know if you were like just like completely like turned away from Scarth, I mean like talking to Hey You, or if I was included in the conversation.
No, like once I like crest those stairs, that's when I'd be like, hey, have y'all seen the other two?
I have not seen it for a while.
Hey, you still looking around? No.
God? You?
I love him so much. Oh my gosh.
The last time I saw the Paladin sorcerer upstairs.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait, Scar,
Perhaps
talking to
they
you too?
Okay. So okay, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I see.
I don't even remember what I rolled. It was stupid though.
It was ridiculous.
And it's gotta still be up here. I don't think you cleared it.
No, I didn't. It's got to be somewhere up there.
Investigation.
Yeah, you can see her. With a 26,
Oh, yeah.
That's either even or just over.
Remember, Scarth originally was going to be an investigator.
Yeah. Let's see
I
if we can
kept-
find it. I'm super curious. It might have.
Yeah.
It
I'm
went
gonna-
too far back. Oh wait.
No, there's logs.
There
it was
is
after his wish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 27 for stealth.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, you cannot see her by 1 point.
Wow.
Wow.
It was a beast roll. I do remember that.
It was wild. That's when we said she became one with the shadows. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, what?
Yeah.
Is that Carrick's sister?
Yeah. There's one of the connections.
Isn't he half? He's drow, right?
Yeah, in the regular one, he's a drow. He's a drow. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Actually, do I recognize her
Adopted
voice?
You do recognize her voice.
Okay, I'm gonna start seeing through her eyes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he can still do
You
that.
can do that, yes.
She's given me permission, so I can now see and sense through her senses. So now I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm like, yeah, no, haven't seen the sorcerer in a while, or the paladin, I guess.
Great.
I love that he calls them by their
Classes
their
as opposed to
classes
names.
rather than their names.
Yeah,
It's absolutely
see, the thing is
it's on point. is what I
Scar's
think.
mindset is, are these people going to be around in 4,000 years? Why would I care to learn their names?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's fair.
I actually have something in my my lich
be pretty
list. 2 minutes, 2 centuries. It all ticks by so quickly.
That's fair. That is fair. Would you want to do anything else while you're over here, Bandry? With your abilities and your natural perceptions and all of that, you do now see the open trap with the pit down this little corridor, because it's not all that far away from you. And you do, make note of where it is exactly. And you do also hear, all of you in this little quadrant hear that the chanting is louder here than anywhere else that you've been so far. It's still not discernible though. You can't figure out what they're saying. You could just notice that it's louder. It's getting
Like down this hall or down the other hall?
It's down this hallway. You're hearing it louder. The straight down by the pit is where you're hearing it coming louder. Mm-hmm. Louder than anywhere that you've been. It was actually quite muffled. But down here, it's getting a bit clearer.
I really want to go over there.
Jump it, jump. Sorry.
I don't know if I can. Is the problem.
Rope, ladders.
Athletics.
Would you need like acrobatics or something?
Probably.
Could just fall.
I do have rope.
There you go.
Pull an Altharion from session 1.
Yeah.
Can I move that far? That was what, 20? Oh, I don't think I can actually move that far.
35 total, so...
Yeah, 30 was here. No, 30 was here. That's 10, 20, 30. This would be the last 10.
Yeah, you wouldn't get
Would be here.
close enough to it. It would be your next turn, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do next turn.
Okay.
So we'll do.
Okay. There. All right. Ball, are you feeling a little more comfortable on moving around?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so refresh me here because I haven't done this turn order.
So the purpose of the turn order is each person gets what would have during a turn. So you get an action, a bonus action. If your character typically gets 2 actions as far as weapons, you can take both actions. You get your movement,
So
that kind of thing.
those can all be movement.
Yes, yeah, you can double your movement by using both actions. And you can obviously do something within the region, like, in investigations or perception, something like that. It's just a matter of trying to keep everybody kind of organized so I can see where they are and what might be going on in that area.
Wait. So I could have used quote unquote extra attack to freaking keep walking?
Well, you used an investigation, which would have been one of your actions. And then you walked.
I mean like later, like earlier, if I wanted to keep walking.
Probably technically if you really wanted to. But you did stop to check out and investigate the well. So
I mean like initially whenever we started.
Yeah, you could have used
Okay.
2. Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to use both of my movements.
Now, keep in
Move right
mind,
there.
again, each one of these boxes is 10 feet, not 5.
Yeah, I have ridiculous amount.
I know you do. You're obscene too. But just keep that in mind as we continue moving, that you can cut that in half, you can move it around, but each box is 10 feet.
Yep.
Because I made everybody smaller because it's such a small damn map.
Yeah, I just moved.
Yeah, you just pretty much hovered across everything. You're okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm just like
okay.
walking past. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Hey, bye. All right. So you join up with everybody over here in the hallway. The chanting isn't really annoying to you at this point, or it's not catching your attention because you've been here for a little bit, and you've been close enough to hear it quite loudly, actually.
I say, do I perceive anything else? Because I have a passive perception of 19. Am I like no anything?
Not quite.
Damn, that's a high passive perception.
There's nothing special about this particular corridor, minus the pit that's in front of you, in front of everybody, and the other staircases. But you do hear the muttering as well. It's very, very, very faint. But you've again been down here, and after this, I'll actually show you because I can't with everybody else on the screen, where you've been. So you actually know a little bit more about the area than other people do. So it's not frustrating to you. It's not catching your attention as much because you're kind of numb to it at the moment. But there's nothing special about this right here. You do know that there's multiple staircases directly ahead of you, down this hallway, not to the right of all of you. That one, obviously, you can see, but further down this hallway, past the spike trap.
Trying to figure out how much can you jump? Like, what's your jump distance?
You know what? I don't know, actually. Because each thing is, it kind of adjusts a little bit. So let's see. Your strength determines how far you can jump. You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance.
So, do you have to make a check for that?
Yeah. So you would need to pass a strength check or an athletics check in order to jump it.
Is it a check or is it just I have an 11 strength, so I can jump 11 feet?
You can, but it would still be an athletics check to see if you actually make it with that. Potentially you can jump that. So you would know that if something is 20 feet, you're not going to naturally make it, essentially. Somebody with usable wings could technically fly over it.
How do we know
because
if
it
our
would
wings
just
are
match your
usable or
fly
not?
speed.
As an Aasimar, do I not have usable wings?
No.
No, you would have to.
Not
actually
unless you have a specific ability or you're a specific type of Aasimar that allows you to have your actual flight speed.
Right.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I
There's
think
so
I'm
many little intricacies of this crap.
Mhm,
To be fair.
mhm. That's what I was asking because
Yeah.
that's the first time I played an Aasimar. Well,
Yeah,
fallen.
you
but
would
still.
you would definitely have the ability, or have been able to select it if you didn't. What is going on with
Yeah.
this thing? Stop it.
I didn't see the option, so I don't know if it's because I'm a fallen Aasimar. Probably, maybe that's why.
Maybe.
At the
I'd have
plague
to
wings
look, to be
instead.
honest. Yeah, I'd have to look. All right,
Yeah, no
so everybody D20, please.
Give me a sec. Delete all my stuff. Just minimized.
Getting worse.
Your D20s are getting worse, is that what you said?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Nice.
My D20s are subpar, as per usual.
Okay. Kaiser decided to up his game here. VR1, you two. Jesus. All right, cool. Everybody's a little bit better this round. Except for Zaralon, of course. He's like, nah, I'm gonna play your games.
And there's me as well.
Brad, 9. Hey, you. Can you stop?
Can't do.
Not right?
Andrew made up for last time as
Yes,
well.
he
Holy
did.
hell.
I did. I was tired of it.
Paladin needs a little vacation, is what he needs.
Watch, this is how many enemies we have to fight in the next area, and the higher you roll, the worse it is.
Oh God. Why would you say that?
Because.
I mean, he likes giving the DM ideas, is what he likes doing.
Oh gosh.
Eliden, it is your turn. Now you
Cool.
do, at this point, you have heard Zaralon yell towards you. That you think it's coming from this way. And you hear a little bit of muttering coming from your direct north, which would be your left.
So
Matt's
here.
left. Yes.
So it's through there.
Mhm.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm gonna go. Can I determine if the muttering is familiar voices?
Yes. Yeah, you do notice and recognize the hint of them. Some are speaking louder than others, typically. So you can tell that they're familiar coming from that way.
Okay. So I'll
The
move
chanting
up.
is a little loud, so you can't really like pinpoint if it's everyone, if it's just a couple. You don't really know.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up to here and go, Zarlon, I think everyone else has found a way to us.
Yeah, I heard them too. I think
we-
they're just around this corner potentially. I mean, it's hard to tell with the the corridors and stuff like that, but it sounded like they were coming from just slightly ahead of me here.
Yeah, I heard them through the left-hand side of the other room, like instead of coming down here, like through my right, technically, but left on the screen.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So do you want me to? I can investigate it and come back.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm gonna come down the stairs and see if I can get more, more of a grasp on the area once I go down the set of stairs here. Feel free to do as you like.
So the stairs are on your right, so left on screen.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So currently move my max, and I'm not full health yet. But that's okay. Alright, I'll investigate it.
I should probably mention too that there was like some voices coming from the left of me, so the right side on the map here. And then when I yelled back to you, they stopped. But I don't really care about them. I'm more interested in the chanting.
So that wasn't the chanting?
No, I heard some other mutterings coming from, over here. And then when I yelled back to you, the muttering stopped. So they probably heard me. But I mean, they haven't come out to like attack me or anything. So I'm going towards the chanting.
Okay. Good. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Let's keep on forging forward. I dare say. Bird, I'd like to use a bonus action.
Okay.
To light a torch. And drop it at the corner where I'm standing.
Okay.
Or at least, like, it. Can I see if there's anything to, like, put it in, or...
There's enough cracks and crevices into the stone wall that you could probably jam it in there pretty high to give it a stand, essentially.
Cool.
Oh, God, you and your lights.
It's... The reason why I'm doing it, Zalon, is just so if the others are coming from the other direction, they know that it's a fresh light, it's likely us. I'm just...
Arlon.
I know you don't understand why I'm doing it. I'm just being me. Like, I'm just wanting to make sure if it is them, then they know that we're here. And this is the path that we've taken because it's relatively freshly lit. Alright, so you said you wanted to head down this corridor, right? Head down the stairs.
I'm going down the stairs. I mean, that's where the chanting seems to be the loudest, and I got a few suspicions that I need to go check out.
Anything you care to share?
Not right now.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sure you'll share it when it's necessary.
Yeah, attention.
So trusting.
Right? Couldn't pay me to trust these fools. No, I'm kidding.
Right?
So I'll use a bonus action to move to there.
Okay.
Actually, because what that was this. That's 1, 2, 3. So I've still got 3 more to go. So I might go. Actually, I'll use both of my actions for movement, and I'll come down to this landing here. And at this point, I see everybody else.
Pretty much everybody else, yeah. You also do see the gaping hole in the ground.
Right.
On the other side, directly is Vandry, is your first... Well, no, she's
we don't
invisible.
see, yeah.
Can you
perception
give me
check?
a perception? Yes.
Yeah, let's...
Just to see if you beat her 27.
I need a
doubt.
nat 20.
No.
I need a nat 20 to be able to do it. Nah, I can't see her.
It would be possible, though, so that's the cool thing.
Would be possible.
Not many people would have that possibility. All right, so you don't see her, but directly behind, about 20 feet back, you do see Hey You. And against everything in your mind, you see Ball. Standing there with not a care in the world.
I immediately turn to Zarwan. I go, whatever you did, Balthor's alive.
Wait, what? He's alive?
I'm looking at him right now.
No. I know it's not my turn, but I'll get there eventually.
and we can continue that conversation when we get to your turn. But
oh yes.
Then also I'll turn to everyone else and go, you guys went the complete other way and you've come around to here, right?
Andrea's gonna yell out, yes.
Okay.
You don't see her, you just hear her.
And I go, oh, hey, Vandry.
As you're looking the like opposite direction.
Well, no, I would have heard your voice.
I'm just sitting here like, oh my god.
I would have heard the direction of your voice, so it would have been like, because I'm also an elf, right? I've got it like,
I guess you
and
would
I'm
have
alert.
known, yeah.
You would have kind of pinpointed that voice.
Because I'm also,
a little bit.
like, I can't be surprised in any direction or anything like that because of alert. So I would have known exactly where you are.
Damn it.
Even though I can't see you, I know you're there.
Would have been hilarious.
And I see Hey You's there in Scarth. Guys, actually, we just came from a room and there was an entrance off towards this direction where this corridor is, a bit further towards where Scarth is. Maybe do you guys want to head that way, because I see this pit and you guys aren't being able to cross this. So maybe head the other way and you can meet back up with us.
There's a pit there?
Yeah, Zalon, there's like this 10 foot by 10 foot pit that's just fallen into the ground, and it's got spikes. Like it's a spike trap.
I have
You have little faith.
3 questions.
Is there anywhere we can tie some rope to?
I just have 3. I got 3 questions for the people around. Okay. How much do you weigh, Val?
How much do we weigh?
That's a very personal question.
Well, it's about to be a very personal answer.
195 pounds.
195? Okay, what about you?
You're not going to like my answer.
148.
148?
Yep.
And then what about Vandry?
Hold, please. Gotta look some stuff up. Hold on a second.
Okay, while you do that, is that the end of your turn, Scotty?
I forget what Zalon was saying to me right at the end there.
I was just asking if there's anywhere that we can tie a rope to in your surroundings that you can see from one end of the pit to the other.
I actually don't have any actions left, so I can't actually look. I've burnt through both actions to do movement. I use my bonus action to do the perception.
So that means it is Scar's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it is Scarth's turn.
So Scarth is going to walk behind Balathol, and he's going to just grab him and pick him up with his strength score of 20. And then he is going to take his foot and set it on the wall and start walking across the wall till the middle of the pit. And then I'm going to start unloading people on the other side of the pit, reaching over with my 7-foot-long arms and grabbing people and pushing them to the other side of the pit.
Creepy old man does no justice.
Scarth is not creepy. He's scary. There's a difference.
You know, yeah.
That's subjective.
Very, yeah.
I say creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, as long as you weigh less than 300 pounds, he can pick you up without any penalty whatsoever.
Oh.
Yeah, he has a 20 in strength.
Yikes.
What?
Less than 300 pounds, he can pick you up. Why am I hearing myself?
It was me. Sorry, Facebook's dumb.
God, come on, Smithy. I mean, I like hearing myself. My voice is amazing.
If you go up to the tab and you right click, you can just mute sight.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That's the thing you can do.
That happens literally every time I talk to. It's in there.
You rated somebody the other day and it went from being muted to unmuted. I'm like, but wait, what? Like, I didn't even
Because
touch
you
anything.
muted my stream, not theirs.
Yeah.
Well, and Twitch does the same thing for what it's worth. It happens all the time where suddenly it just is blaring in my ear and I'm like,
oh, really? I haven't noticed it on Twitch, but
I haven't either.
anyways.
While I have the spider climb active, I'm going to, until it runs out, which is, let me check that real quick. Up to an hour, Scarth is now going to walk on the roof.
Wow.
All of you are now across the pit.
not me.
No, oh, yeah.
Whatever it's a small fortune too.
1,300 pounds, I believe, was what it was off
Yeah,
memory.
no, you can walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think I could do something about that, but I'm not going to because it'd be really expensive for me.
Yeah. I weigh 1,400 pounds based off of the material I'm made of.
Wow.
The real question is, would you break the spikes or would the spikes break you?
Yes.
That is.
Depends on what they're made
I
of.
kind of hope he breaks the
They're made
spikes, to be honest.
I said that they were made of wood. He would just squash them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to watch.
To be fair, I mean, reasonably, they would just fall
I mean,
apart.
they might scratch his paint barely, but like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's pretty scuffed up already. He's not like shiny for what it's worth at all. He's been around for a while.
I just want to let you know that I spent the spell slot, but if I would have just stood at the end of the hole and then just jumped over, I would have been able to make the jump without running.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only
Wow.
10 feet wide.
It's 10 feet. I have a score of 20, so you can do a standing jump of 10 feet.
Yeah.
And hell, honestly, where he's so tall, he could probably just step over the hole.
I would consider that fair. All right. I'm going to
He
call
gets
that your
taller.
move, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. ZR Juan.
He's a construct. He's a robot.
So where's this pit again? Because I'd come around here. That's the purple square.
Yeah, the purple squares.
Deep. Okay. Deep. It'd be close. Now here's the thing. Would I just pounce through all the spikes?
The 10-foot drop. I don't know how tall you are. Offhand, to be fair.
I don't know, actually.
Like 6'6" or something like that. Wait, what did I put on here? No, I'm curious. 7 feet, actually.
Okay, so then you could probably, if you wanted to use all of your movement, you could probably drop down. But the question that I would have is, are you strong enough to lift yourself directly up?
Good question. One that I will not answer because I will instead use telekinetic adept.
Okay.
And I will telekinetically levitate myself across the pit.
Right.
I have a fly speed of 60 feet, so I'm just going to go over here.
Smart ass. Cool.
So you see ZR1 suddenly just like unprompted walk up to the pit, like just sort of like stoically T-pose, like levitate
Or he
over
could just, levitate
everyone and kind
You
of
had to add the T-post thing in there, right?
yeah, dude. With
You
spoon
got me
in
while I
hand.
was drinking. I'm just saying.
With spoon in hand, he's just gonna T-pose over here and be next to
Everyone else, yeah.
Yeah, next to everyone else.
All right, cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Zerlon.
That's me.
That is you.
Oh, hello, ZR1.
Directly in front of you, you see everyone now. Minus Kaiser and Bran because they haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, so seeing it past ZR1, I'm gonna sort of be like, hey guys, and I'm gonna come right up to Ball and be like, dude, it worked.
I'm just gonna look at and then look away.
Oh, their dad is mad at you.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Other dad, I love it so much.
Okay, so that's 20 just to be sure. I'm just gonna be like, how you feeling?
He spits on you.
He just doesn't frickin' respond. That'd be
That's what I'm trying. I'm like, is he ignoring me or he's working on something? Waiting clarification.
Sorry, guys.
This is suspenseful, chat. Very
So much
suspenseful.
anticipation.
Suspense.
Suspense is killing me.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna respond to that by just turning to him and going, I had a hole ripped in me. How do you think I'm doing?
As I look him up and down, does he have any signs of the hole or anything like that anymore?
Don't do
Absolutely.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
There is what seems to be a very large enough hole ripped through whatever would be covering his gut area, armor, clothing. It kind of just went through a little bit of everything. What kind of chest armor do you have on? Is it metal
I'm just wearing clothes. I'm on
just clothes? He's okay. So it ripped into anything and everything that was in his chest to stomach region. There's what looks in the darkness like a blackened cave in his stomach region.
So I can't see like right through it.
Not right through it,
Okay.
but you can see into his, I
Inside.
guess, his entire gut. It's very large, and it almost looks like it's rotting a bit around the edges.
Okay. So I'll sort of like bend down and be like, oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty crazy. You should really talk to Altharion or Eladan about that and see if he could help clean that up a little. I mean, it looks a little rough, but glad to see that you're back with us, man. And I'm glad to hear. But yeah, the chanting, I'm pretty sure, you know, like we can all hear it. It's coming from downstairs, so I'm gonna keep headed that way. And I'm gonna walk past, so that would be 25, 30, using my extra movement for 35, 40, 45, 50.
Why did everybody
55,
walk
and
away
60.
from me when I was down? Why
This was like
me?
this like picture could be like, well, you know, I resurrected you, but you didn't get the like full heal DLC package. You got to talk to the other guy to get the.
I don't have any other ways to heal it.
I
And he's
raised
standing
you from the
beside
dead.
Paladin, so you know.
The hole in your chest is like your problem. Sorry, bud.
Well, it's your back though, you know. Like at least I approached him and been like, "Hey, man, welcome back. Glad it worked, but we got things to do. There's people chanting downstairs. I need to go talk to them."
All right, 1 second. I just have to do one thing.
He's gonna murder you by the end of this.
100% he will.
I cannot wait.
Is there in D&D?
We're friends. He's not gonna
in
murder me.
D&D?
He's my best buddy.
Excuse my hiccup.
You're excused.
Thanks.
Please stop. Kind of obnoxious. You know, just off would be great. I'm kidding. You're just kidding. I'm sorry.
Finally, Andrew was never heard from again. What the heck?
Okay, that is going to continue going on. Kaiser.
I'm
Would
just
you
gonna
like
use my
to-
movement.
Oh, he is
To
so
get back out with
scared.
everybody?
He is so
Yeah,
scared
I'm just
right
gonna,
now.
Stand right there and look at all of them across the pit.
Okay. Bram is just going to, you know, again, keep up with you guys. So I'm just going to keep moving him along with everybody. Okay. Hey, you. What would you like to do?
I'd probably use my. So before I'd probably use my 2 movement stuff. I'm gonna take a big old look at Balthal and just kind of like cartoonishly fall on my knees and then rub my eyes and just like stare in awe that he's back. And then take my bow and then kind of like hold it with both hands and just to make sure it's like actually him and like he's really there, like slightly tap him.
Okay.
And I would get super excited and you go, oh, you're back. You're back. And
The
then
innocence of a child. I love it.
actually,
When he
and then
does that, does it touch me?
But he is
Does it touch
poking
you?
you with the spoon.
no, with the bow, just like
Oh, with the bow.
lightly tap.
Not physically.
Kinda wish it
with
was a spoon.
hands. It should've been a spoon.
And then actually, out of character question, Ball, where do you have the spoon on your body? Do you have it like pocketed away, or is it
No,
visible?
There was a reason why I was asking that,
Okay.
and whether he actually touches me, because the cloak that I wear actually projects an illusion of me off to the side from me. So where I appear to be isn't where I actually am.
Okay, so then I would.
Dun, dun, dun.
So then I would lightly tap him, and the bow would just go right through. So, hey, you would have a panic attack.
Oh no.
And
I'm about to say, hey, you's coming out of this to like a mental institution. That's what's happening. Like,
Pretty much.
I love it.
But he gets kind of confused because he kind of sees everyone else making some sort of interaction with him, with Balthal, and then he just kind of then shuts down, just blank face, and then he's gonna take his 2 movement steps, I guess.
He's breaking everybody. That's just.
And he's probably just gonna follow Zarlon down the steps.
Beautiful. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, so that's like the first time that anybody's actually tried to touch me,
Yeah.
like touch my character at all. So I just.
He was so confused.
So now he thinks you're a ghost. Nice.
Ooh, that was a lot of typing and thinking. I'm with you. Skip. Oh, Ball, it's actually your physical turn. So.
Oh. Sorry, I need like 4 more monitors like Scotty has.
I definitely need 1 or 2 more.
Right? You guys laugh at having multiple monitors. It's key.
It is so
two.
key.
shut up, Mr. I'm in the FBI surveillance fan with your like 37 monitors.
I
Like,
have like 2.5, but I really need.
I only have 5. It's not that big of a
Only.
plus
deal.
your tablet,
6.
Okay.
That makes
plus your
5.
phone,
That makes
Well,
6
I
for
don't use
me
my phone
then.
most of it, but yeah,
plus the one behind you,
that's counted in the 5.
plus the ones that are in the closet that you don't talk about.
No, I had to give some to Mel when she took over my gaming PC, so you know.
And you gave her 1, and you still have a solid 30 off screen. We know
Why
it's
are you,
okay.
why are you outing me like this? Come on.
It's my job.
Look, we all have our own setups, and we all do the best we can with them.
Absolutely.
Just have 1.
Yeah, one
You're not a
max.
streamer. Like,
Your one monitor is like the same width as like 3 of mine.
No, true.
well, that's rude.
I just need real estate.
For your 50 tabs.
Yes, I use all of them.
And triggered. I did it. Sorry, Bird. We got derailed.
As per usual.
Actually, I do need to do a daily check-in on my tabs here. Hold on.
Oh my god.
So Bird.
Yeah.
At the end of this corridor that everybody keeps going,
The what?
like up stairs or whatever. Looks
Uh-huh.
like it's-
So that just made me spit the water that was in my mouth out onto my pop filter, my book.
Yeah, well, it's just a little bit further down on the map. Once everybody is over there and in agreement that we're gonna move, we'll poof everyone over there. I'll like grab everyone and drag them.
My movement, just my normal turn takes me to there. So
And well beyond, I'm sure.
An additional 40 movement past.
Okay.
Like you is.
Okay. You probably
So
won't. Scroll down 1 second, if I even can. Come on, map.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick.
Yeah, there's not going to really be too much further that anyone can go once we get over there, so it won't be too big of a deal. Counting where we're going to go is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, is 50 feet. So everyone will kind of catch up on whatever they might be missing. Just with it getting you down the stairs there. If that makes sense.
Wait, is everyone going down the stairs?
That's where they're so far heading. Well, 2 out of everyone right now.
Just try to DM somebody. Oh, there's the response.
So I guess where are we going, guys? Like I actually asked them, like, are we like heading somewhere?
I'm gonna come across. I'm gonna go. Balthol, may I speak to you for a moment? I'm gonna like motion for us to walk this way.
I abandoned you, Dragoon. I don't know what happened.
Assuming that we could do
I
that.
do not know why it just did that.
Okay. Bring him up to like here.
Okay. I'm assuming that because Zaralon is not currently sitting at his seat.
Yeah.
He would have said he's following the chanting. When you asked where are we going.
Oh.
And
you're posting a link. You should have. I'll give you a permit.
Simultaneously do know that coming from down those stairs, the chanting is significantly louder. It's almost echoing up the staircase at you.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Sorry, my headphones cut out. What did we notice?
No, when you left, Balthol had asked, where are we going? And I just said that you would likely have said you're following the chanting.
Got it. Yeah, I did.
Thank you, sir, for that clip. Much appreciated, because that would have been me just but. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it when you create the clips.
With that, Vandry, what do you want to be doing in the meantime?
It's weird. I'll look into it.
Following the chanting.
Okay. Okay, so you're another one going down the stairs. I know you're going to have ample, like I said, down the stairs, once we get down there, is another 50 feet to get down the full flight of stairs. So anybody who has excess will just get used up and or just get extra to make everybody just start off at an even playing ground. Eliadan, are you doing anything specifically while waiting? And other people are just kind of marching down the staircase?
Am I gonna do anything in particular? So I guess would we say 10 minutes have passed since I last used my ring?
To get everyone over here, all the mini discussions going on, yeah, I could say that about 10 minutes have passed. Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that gives me D6
Another
more.
D6.
Yep. Another D6 of HP, which is another 4. Nice.
Nice. Good. Could have been a 1. Could have been a 1.
Yep. So that puts me up there. And then what have I got? I've only taken so there's 12. As a bonus action, I'm going to use another Harness Divine Power to get a level 1 spell slot back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use both my actions and my movement to catch up with everybody.
Perfect. Okay, that's fine. All right, and then we are back to Scarth. So while we're waiting for them to have their discussion, one more d20 from everybody. We're gonna move downstairs, and because it's so late, we're gonna call it there, and we will finish this next time.
Finally, a good roll.
That was a good roll. Much better.
That was a terrible roll. Oh no.
All right, so, God damn it, Smithy.
It's okay. Here you go. Here's a 1.
No.
2
Yeah,
ones.
There's a 1
2
in
ones.
there.
Go with the 20s. I'll take them all day.
Hey, you, what happened there?
I blame Baldo.
Oh, okay.
Smooth.
That is fair.
Very smooth.
Mess with your head.
Totally fair.
Very fair.
Love it.
Oh.
Sorry, Bram.
Oh,
Rip.
Rough.
I know.
Oofed.
Even he's upset.
I know, right?
Excuse me.
Oh, and Keen is not back yet. It's like I'm missing one. Okay. Perfect. All right, so I absolutely hate you, but
Me? I didn't do it.
no. Smithy, so far, you have not rolled under a 10 on these d20s.
That's dumb.
Ow.
Broken. They're weighted.
100% broken. Right?
Totally weighted.
Two of those
Virtual
were-
dice. How can they be
two of
weighted?
those- two of
Which
those were
means you
20s.
have all the insanity.
It's the opposite for the insanity table.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
has like 57 like enemies waiting for him downstairs right now.
Yeah, right.
Specifically him, though. No one else.
Yeah, they're not
Buckle
coming after
failed
him.
1. Vandry,
Oh.
you failed 2.
No, I'm pretty sure I
Bram
didn't fail
failed
any.
all
actually.
of them. Hey,
Who
you
failed all of
only
them?
1. Bram, so enemy. Yeah. Eliadan, though, failed 3. ZR1 failed 2, and Ball failed 3.
Oops.
I just need Kane, but he already failed 2, so. I need everyone to think about how their not Dreamscape character would feel about the way that they've behaved.
Oh,
Here.
I already know.
Would feel about the way like our current characters have behaved.
The way that your nightmare character is behaving. Would
Oh.
you be in agreement with it? Would you be against it 100%? Would you be skeptical or questioning? Decide whether or not you would help you if you were together.
Ooh.
Would you do the research to figure out who you are and why? Would you recognize yourself? In case of like Elidan, for example. May, just so May, recognize who he is. These are all the things that are going to kind of come into play when we finish these D20 rolls, which is going to be in the next session, because there should be 2 more, I would say.
Question.
Yeah.
2 more
Can
rolls?
our
2 more rolls.
main
Gotcha.
characters feel what our characters are feeling? Like if one of our characters, like our not level 19 characters, gets injured, would our normal player feel that but not actually get hurt?
Yes, you definitely could have a connection. In the case of a pure positive roll, it would be up to you. So somebody like Hey You, who's already got 3 out of 4 rolls in the positive, would have the decision on his own to decide if his main character has felt any of this physically, mentally, how it affects him in the future. Somebody with a pure negative roll will not have a choice. We're just going to roll on it. And if you feel it, you feel it. Damage wise, it doesn't, whatever the case may be, we will let the dice decide.
Right. Okay.
This will also dictate just what you can share with yourself. Because during the final, I'm going to quote unquote it, battle, you'll have an opportunity to help yourself, whether it's to heal yourself, to give you an item that you may be able to use, or to take an item, whatever it may be. You'll have that opportunity. And this is something that should be guided by whether or not you like yourself right now. Because you are 100% in some way or another connected to this character. Whether you figured out what that connection is yet or not, you may not know yet, but it will eventually happen. Keep in mind, you've been in this house already, and I said that in the beginning, in your current game. So you can still occur in this natural world.
What if your character wants to mess with your current character or hinder him in some way?
You can 100%. Just put it by me.
Okay.
For example, in any of the cases, let's just say you, because you're bringing it up. If your current character is like, nah, I don't like this, I don't want you to win, I think that you're a bad person, or whatever the case may be, you can cast a spell per turn with a bonus action of your current dreamscape to attack yourself if you really feel it necessary.
That's like spicy.
Like I said in the beginning, you can actually cause either the death or the success of this round.
I love it. I love it.
Like you can forfeit a bonus action, but that might not be necessary if you
don't have bonus
yourself.
actions anyways.
Right. So really, it comes down to how much you like what they're doing. If you like the person that you're seeing, you could be family, you could be some kind of something, and you want to help them. That's okay. There's going to come a point where certain people will get a DM from me because the rolls are really good, or they've gotten a certain amount of positives or negatives, and there'll be just a quick little discussion. Like, I'm not going to take up time. We don't have to get on a call or anything unless you want to, where I'll give you the choice. So we don't have to do it verbally. If, say, 3 or 4 of you get a DM from me saying, okay, your choice is, do you want to help or do you want to hurt? And you say hurt, you don't have to let the rest of the party know. You could just DM it to me as we're playing the game. Shoot me a DM. Say, I want to do this right now, and we could debilitate your character. I don't care. The point is your current real game characters are the more important feature here, because you can gain or you can lose from this. There are items that you may have found already or that you have not found yet that you can give to yourself. You can remove your current character from the game entirely. You can assimilate. You can do it whatever you would need to make yourself feel correct, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are we just about wrapped up for the day?
Yeah, we're just gonna we're actually back up to Eliaden now, so we will start the next round on the next session.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to ski on Daddle, so
yes. Yeah, I figured it was getting kind of late for people.
I'm gonna go wrap up my stream and then I'll be back.
Yeah.
Right.
Same.
Bye, guys. It was a pleasure.
Yes, it was absolute pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always.
I will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Beautiful.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Alrighty, team. That was a great session. We're going to be going on for another one, which was good. Dragoon, thanks for the clip. Really appreciate that. You know, going on another session, I thought this was going to be the last one. I'll come up with a name for it. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I'm actually gonna wrap up stream. I want to thank everyone for hanging out for today. Thank you so much for sticking with us during Dungeons and Gumdrops. We are going to send off the raid off to a friend of mine who was in earlier. He's doing some Warhammer stuff, so I know you guys will be able to enjoy some painting. It's going to be Shorty Paint Studio. And he's working on some Fire Slayers, so we're going to send you guys over there so that we're able to, you know, hang out with them for a bit, you know, and send over the love. He's got 2 viewers currently, so this will make his day. But ladies and gentlemen, as per usual, you know, we do have the Discord that you can jump into if you have not already, which is, thanks Game on Steve, you too, my friend. Also, there are the socials that you can catch me on. You all know the spiel about them. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been an awesome day of getting a lot of hobby done, as well as getting a lot of D&D progress in. Killing that Shadow Demon was good fun. I enjoyed that. Absolutely whacking house. 140 out of 190 is a good solid run with 3 attacks. Well, actually, technically, like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage total. 5 attacks total, which was really good. But I've been ScottyD49 to let you know about next week. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we got myself and Red Belly facing off in a 1500-point game. Salamanders versus Necrons. It's going to be a great stream. Then standard hobbying on Friday, and then back for next week. We'll see how we go. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll catch you all soon.